Yeah. Anyways, so I had seen this a while back and kind of forgot about it. And then Nord came upon it a couple days ago and was like, hey, this came out real recently. Why? Free ASMR burps. Nah, we're not that kind of channel. Anyways, Stasis Bone Totem is a game that I had kind of kept an eye out for and then kind of forgot about it. And then Nord was like, hey, thanks, Nord, for the 40 months. So, yeah, today's stream is really sponsored by Nord.
It is.
So, thank you. And when Nord saw this game, he was like, oh, this is definitely a Hazzie game, so I got to get this for Hazzie. Isn't that what you said, basically? Yeah.
Yeah, no, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, this really seems like a you thing. So I am sponsoring today.
Yeah. Anyways, Stasis Bone Totem is a, I don't know, isometric point and click horror game-ish. And we're underwater, from what I understand. Like, it's taking place underwater. When I first saw it, I was thinking it was in space, but no, it's underwater.
You want me to do the reading thingy thing?
Yeah. Read the description of the...
Get ready for a... Oh, I'm going to have to pause some stuff so it doesn't...
And it's good to see you, Thorn. I hope you're having a good weekend.
Get ready for a thrilling underwater adventure with classic point-and-click gameplay. Explore with 3 characters simultaneously, featuring atmospheric isometric graphics, rendered video, and a soundtrack by Mark Morgan. Bone Totem takes you on a journey to hidden places deep below the waves. But yeah, when Hazzie and I were watching a thing from the Brotherhood. Mm-hmm. It's not a cult. But
as soon as I saw the name The Brotherhood, I was like, eh.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, okay.
But don't worry, it's all good. it's okay.
Anyways, they had put out some stuff, and we're like, oh my god, that really looks like something that you'd like. It kind of reminded me of like the old school Fallouts.
Yeah.
And other stuff. Anyways, after seeing that, I was like, this really looks like something Hazzie would like. Like, you're not into like gross horror, like gore, blood.
Yeah, I don't.
But
I mean, a little bit of blood and whatever is okay.
But you do really seem to like the thriller type stuff.
Yeah, I like the thriller type stuff.
Which I am dancing in the background right now, doing the thriller. Yes.
Body gore is stuff I don't like. I can handle body gore if it's pixelated.
Yeah.
I cannot handle it if it's more realistic. This seems like it's going to be kind of realistic. There might be a little bit of that, but I don't think it's as bad. Hopefully. we'll find out, right? And also, apparently, I have the game before this that the Brotherhood created called Stasis as well. Mm-hmm. But we're going to play this one because it just came out first. And maybe eventually we'll get to Stasis as well.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get to it. We have plenty of time and not enough games.
It's true. No, we didn't.
Oh, no, it's the opposite.
Yeah,
oh, crap.
Like,
not enough time and plenty of games.
But if you're watching this from YouTube, be sure to go check out the link in descriptions if you're interested in this. And if you're watching right now and you want to go see the Steam link, it's right there in chat. The command ! Game info will also bring it up if at any point you want to bring it up and go wishlist it. Remember, wishlisting always helps the devs out. It pushes them up on the Steam algorithm, which helps more people to see the game.
And remember, for every wish list today, that's going to sponsor a Nordic monkey in a country near you who is unable to feed itself because of its really long arms.
That is not true. Like, we don't want to be false advertising. I don't know if there's like some
it's
rules against that.
It's an imaginary creature. It's an imaginary creature. I'm the only one.
So Nord is just kidding, y'all. Like, yes. Thorn said, I am doing good. It's too damn hot outside, but other than that, I am good. I'm glad you're good. I'm sorry it's hot.
Is your AC helping?
Yeah, hopefully your AC's helping.
I hope you got like the seal stuff working and everything's going good on that.
Yeah.
We got a outdoor thermometer.
Yes. Because
I was sick and tired of asking the ALEXA what the temperature was, and she was off by like what it felt like.
A few degrees.
Yeah, and so we got one, and now we know like it's actually typically like 2 to 5 degrees cooler up here, thanks to the trees. Yeah. So good job, Lorax.
Yeah. We've actually been having glorious weather, if I'm honest. Yesterday sorry y'all that we weren't here for stream yesterday, but I really wanted to go for a hike because it's gorgeous and I wanted to start June off right because we had such a crap May. It was just, there was a ton of stuff in May that we had to do.
We don't talk about May. It's June.
Yeah, but there was a ton of stuff in May that we had to do and just bad stuff happened. And I'm just like, okay, it's finally freaking June. Let's start this off right. We went for a good hike. The kid went out with us for a hike, which he never does. And
well, he hasn't done it in years.
Yeah, he hasn't done it in years. So I was super stoked. We had a good time.
We got to interact as a family.
Yeah, it was kind of nice because he never wants to go with us. But lately he's been wanting to spend more time with us, which makes me happy. So I'm happy for that. Okay. Yeah, it's keeping me cool, but I miss having my window open at night.
I get that. Yeah, it's a free AC, man. So
hi, Dwayne. It's good
Dwayne,
to see you.
Hey, how you doing? So we originally when we got our electricity stuff working, it was because the flippin' power company was like, you're spending so much less than everybody else. We think our meter is off. The meter was off. It was broken. However, we still continue to spend that much or less because of how rarely we use our AC or heat here.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you punk asses. But anyways, I do like trying to use the cold temperatures at night in order to cool off too. So.
Yeah. We know how to do it. We know.
Yeah.
How are you doing today, Dwayne? Are you having a good weekend? It's so much darker than a light goes out than if it had never shone. John Steinbeck.
Also, we had an air quality alert for a few days due to ground level ozone or whatever. Ooh, yeah. Actually, that's a good point.
That's not good.
When we had the fires up in Canada, that we had to worry about that too. So yeah, that can be an issue.
This is salvage barge, Kilo Delta, Kilo 1. Oh, she is. They're talking, I guess.
Stationary vessel in position. 23 degrees, 10 decimal, 45 minutes south. 71 degrees, 18 decimal, 41 minutes west. This is salvage barge Kilo Delta, Kilo 12, calling on VH channel 16. Over.
Nothing on the AIS.
Nothing.
Keep trying.
Repeat. Stationary vessel
future?
in position. 23 degrees,
Yeah.
10 decimal, 45 minutes south. 71 degrees, 18
Oh
decimal.
look, it's augmented reality. Is this?
I'm gonna change the volume after, but I want to wait for this to finish
It's a rig!
because I don't know how the game will react when
I think it's
go out.
drifting!
Radar says no. It's definitely stationary.
Radar says no. She literally did. The
Computer
computer
says
says no. Oh yeah, we had a great walk yesterday. Great hike. It was a beautiful day.
Oil rig. This
Not
is
too hot,
salvage
not
barge
too cold.
Kilo Delta,
Although
Kilo
when the sun
12
started going down,
calling
it
on
would get kind of
VH
chilly.
channel 16. Do you require assistance? Over.
But yeah, we had a great walk. Went out to the rainforest, saw waterfalls, did all that cool stuff. Hazzie did a small peek.
15.
And did you?
Shit! It's a Kane Corp rig!
Still no response. No comms.
I'm gonna start
no
walking
power.
to town
Maybe
a
they
couple
bugged
days a
out.
week because
Just
we've got
left and
huge
standing
hills to
there
get
like
back
a
to the
rubber.
house,
one
and
way
I
to
want to
find
make
out.
sure I want to get some elevation training in.
I see a docking port up ahead.
I
Hold
get
on
used
tight.
to like doing peaks because I would like to climb up a mountain if I can before the summer is over.
Show off.
I'm not showing.
I know.
It's really fun.
It is. I miss doing that stuff.
Here
Hey,
we
she's got the
go.
weird face
Cyberpunk
stuff. Yep.
yeah.
Please let everything be all right. Please let everything be all right.
Maybe they know
I think
somebody
the volume's
out here.
fine. I think it'll be. Seems like it. Chapter 1.
I like the intro.
Yeah, I do
This
too.
explains why you're out in sort of area. Thorn.
Fury on the waves. I read that as furry on the waves.
Yeah, you better get out of your suit. It's gonna drown you. The only sights in my area are the clothes people seem to lose on the sides of the roads.
Okay, we're tied off. The rain may be letting up too.
Ha! And the foxhounds are live and sniffing.
Foxhound Mapping Network.
Foxhound
We
mapping.
really think these mapping drones are worth it.
We have to map the whole thing. With the salvage reports, there's no way we do that without drones. And we're borrowing them, Mac, not buying them.
Borrowing has a price too.
Look at it, Mac. If it's empty, this changes everything for us.
Not everything.
He seems like a
Sorry.
very positive guy.
You're right. I'm gonna head into the rig.
Hey, let's sync the QSDs.
Quantum storage device. Shared storage is now current.
Here's active.
Ooh.
Yeah. I
That's
still
cool.
can't find the spare device though.
Oh, it's on Moses. I needed its battery.
Great. QSD on a toy bear. It'll be passing us seashells and barnacles.
He's more than a toy.
Oh, that's a lot of stuff on my screen.
All right,
Was not
left
expecting
click.
that.
Use an item by selecting it from inventory and clicking on an interactive location on the puzzle screen. You can only use items on a puzzle pop-up screen. Right click. Ping to highlight locations in the environment. Blue means interactive and green means description.
Okay. Can you
Um,
help me remember this stuff?
Yep.
You in chat, I'm gonna probably need help. If I ask, like, what do I have to do for this? You might have to let me know.
So, do people just throw their clothes off when it gets this hot? Because that's what my hometown was like.
Yeah, when we used to live on the other side of the state, it was like everybody be well, except for it was mostly men. We'd be
Yes.
walking around without shirts on.
Mhm.
So yeah.
It was a bunch of pale people being very bright and,
Or
and very
or
dim.
they'd be turning red because they just, I guess, they burn
was
easily.
very redneck.
I don't know.
Wayne, I need some positive stuff. Got work now. I just need to go outside more, but it's so hot.
Yeah, be careful about going out in the heat. You don't want to get like heat sickness or whatever. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's not good for you.
I picked up a vest that you could like throw all the cooling packs, or you
Yeah.
could throw all these cooling packs into the freezer.
But thankfully, you haven't really had to use it.
Yeah, I used it one night and that was it so far. But I'm really glad that we have it because there have been a couple years that would have been
That
really
night
handy to
wasn't
have.
really that hot. You just happened to be running hot, I think.
Whatever.
It wasn't. Like, I've been hotter at night than you lately.
You are hot.
Well, thanks for the compliment, but that's not what we're talking about here.
Okay. Anyways, keep us updated on how work's going, Dwayne. Hope everything's going well. And yeah, it was cool getting a chance to catch your stream, although we did have to rush. So sorry we weren't able to stick around for the whole thing. Thorn, I don't know how people keep losing shirts, caps, gloves, even shorts and shoes. Do they rage in traffic and just tear the clothes off and throw them? Sounds right.
I don't know. That's
Either
weird.
that or maybe
I wouldn't be. I want my clothes. I don't understand why anybody does that. It's weird.
Maybe it's clotheslines. They're getting blown.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, you've been following for 3 years, 6 months, 29 days, and 2 hours. Damn, that's crazy. It's been a
It's
while.
a lot of
Right,
time.
and then Thorn, the pale people beacons have been lit. Gondor requires aid and sunscreen. I'm a ginger, so I burn and don't tan. That's the same here.
Oh my God, you're all gingers. I think that's funny.
I used to tease Hazzie about this because I'd say that she collected gingers, and once again, here's proof of it.
I don't intentionally collect gingers. It just happens, man.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. It just happens. My son's a ginger too. I
Gotta catch
do
them all.
Here's the cool thing.
Pokemon.
I don't really burn.
No, you.
People, at first, it may seem like I'm burning, but then I just tan, and
Yep.
everybody's like, "Oh, you're tanning." I'm like, "Yeah," but that's that's the way it is. But I really try really hard not to get too much sun on my skin, and I wear sunscreen, and I'm very careful about it because not good for your skin. I did way too much of letting my skin like not be protected under the sun when I was younger. So I try to do that now. And now that I'm in my 40s, I'm keep wondering like, when am I gonna get the spots showing up? You know what I mean? Because I'm getting older. So if you get sun damage, you tend to get some like spotting. I have I have 2 little spots on the top right of my forehead, but other than that, I haven't had anything show up yet. So
I have my whole head covered in beard.
Your whole head? No, not your whole head.
No, most of it. I got a very clear 5 head.
Not around your eyes or your cheeks or your nose. So
if I grow this, it'll get up to my eyes.
Eyebrows or not. Okay, you're funny. Ginger mom. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's Ginger Mon. You gotta catch all the gingers.
Ginger mon.
So instead of using a Pokeball, you like throw out like sunscreen.
I did not try to like. It just happens. I've had lots of ginger friends. I don't know why. More than I think anybody I know.
It doesn't make sense for the percentage of gingers out there. But hey, we're supposedly going extinct. So hey, way to go us on staying alive, folks.
I guess I have a sanctuary. I don't know.
That's true. We have wild and free range, gluten-free gingers here.
Well, they're not meant for consumption, okay? Like we're not
fit for consumption.
Yeah, just grow your beard out and then drape it over the top of your head.
Working on it.
Don't.
Well, see, my grandfather could grow a lot of ear hair, and I'm really looking forward to that, and I'll just comb that over. That'll work.
Okay, that's more than we needed to know.
Now it's officially a horror stream.
Could you please read the third one?
Yes. So it's a picture of Mac. Share an item by selecting and then clicking on a portrait, or grab an item by hovering over a portrait and choosing the item. Okay, so that's how you share stuff. And then there's like, it looks like a disk, and then like a PDA. Open the PDA to view archived conversations, logs, and collectibles. So that way, if you miss something, you could just do that. Yeah. And then this one looks like a tremor or something. It looks like moles coming out of the ground with lightning. Place items in the special inventory slot and manipulate them. Mac can break, bend, and crush an item. Charlie can repair or combine items.
Okay, so the dude
and then you switch characters by selecting their portrait.
So the dude could break things and
bend and crush them.
The other one can fix things.
I am Bender. Please insert girder.
Yeah.
All right. Hazzie was nice to us, so we stuck around. Well, people are normally not nice to gingers.
Is that you think that's what it is?
Yeah. All these young gingers nowadays didn't grow up being hated for being gingers.
So you don't think that gingers get picked on anymore?
Not as much.
Do you know when I was growing up, so at a certain age, like I would say like maybe first grade, second grade, kind of scared of gingers because a lot of the gingers in my school were like kind of bullies. Mm-hmm. And so I didn't know, because I didn't know anybody who was a ginger at the time, and I was like, so are gingers just bullies? So I just assumed that gingers were bullies, and then I started making friends, and I've met some ginger people.
I'm glad you've opened your mind up to our people.
But yeah, when I was little, I just didn't know, because I specifically remember some bullies in my school. So yeah, I remember one of them getting in a fight with my sister.
I will tell you one thing. I immediately notice it whenever they make a redhead a bully in a show. Because
he does not shut up about it. Every time there's a bad guy and it's a redhead, he's like, again!
Well, like in the 80s, that was everything.
Yeah.
Like every time it was a bully, it was a redhead, basically.
No, it's true, though.
It was like
it was all over on media, too. I assumed it was that way when I was
when they first
really
met me,
young,
assumed that I would have to be a bully. Even though I was like the second shortest male.
You know what it is? Probably because of the stereotype of like anger issues because of the red hair, which is stupid because it doesn't.
I have anger issues for other reasons.
But yeah, it's stupid. But that's the way. I guess that's the stereotype or whatever.
It is. All right, so
Problem Child was a crime against. Oh yeah, Problem Child was a redhead, wasn't he? I forgot about that. It's true. I really did forget about that. What about Dennis the Menace? No, he was like blonde haired, wasn't he?
most of the time there was one version of him that.
Really? Okay. I mean, maybe he could have been like strawberry blonde or something. Technically a redhead, right? If you're strawberry blonde. Red hair. I mean, it's
red hair is a mutation of blonde.
yeah, that's true. Okay, let's get this genre. I don't remember anything.
I always loved teasing friends of mine that had darker hair, but then when they got older, their beards turned red because they used to always make fun of redheads.
Yeah.
And then it's like, ha, ha, half your face is ginger.
That's funny. That's really funny.
It's like,
I've
oh,
known people like that. Yeah.
it's weird. Like some people happens.
Yeah, it's true.
Remember when that one guy came up to me in Dallas when we were going into the Walmart, and he's like, "I like what you got going on here."
Yeah.
Because it's the same color everywhere, or at least it was at the time. Now I got white and lacking hair, but
I thought he was saying it because you had kept yourself so well. Like you tend to like be well manicured. You don't let your beard go wild like some guys do. You just like keep it manicured. I don't know how.
Man, I don't want to be finding food and
I don't blame
nasty
ya.
stuff.
Yeah,
when people talk about like beard conditioner and all this stuff, that just drives me nuts. It's like half of the reason for being able to do this is so you can chill.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't want to be putting all this extra effort in.
My work has been good. The current manager wanted me to be the morning guy, which means prep mostly, which is fine by me.
Yeah, I like doing prep work.
I like prep.
I'm a fan of that too because you have a schedule. It doesn't shift based off of people's demands. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't really know.
So
what I'm supposed to be
that's a
doing.
super toy that you're hovering over. The sophisticated robotic kid's toy casts a forlorn figure. The patchy fur betrays its age. However, this rare Mr. Kibbles model boasts a learning AI on par with modern alternatives. So that's the thing that they were talking about, where it's your AI that you've built up in that.
Okay, and then got this on the bookshelf.
A variety of sentimental knickknacks occupy the wooden shelf. The rough sea has shifted some of Hope's favorite books. So you're still in the boat right now.
So I guess there's this unopened letters.
A pile of unopened letters has been stacked on the table. The words "final notice" and "payment due" emblazon the envelopes. So economic situations in the future, and everybody's still broke. Yay! It's good to know that things don't change.
What's this picture frame? A family photograph of Mac, Charlie, and Hope. A cherished memory has been frozen in time. Smiling faces look back from behind the glass.
Oh, so maybe they're in a relationship and they had a kid?
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's what they're searching for.
Yeah.
Hope that they're talking about?
Okay. Bed. Okay, bathed in the glow shed by the fairy lights. The thick blankets promise warmth and security.
Oh, so those are actually the lights. That's kind of cool.
Okay,
because it looks like
do I
glow
click?
bugs.
I'm gonna click on something and see what happens. Okay, so he'll walk to it. I wonder how I control the lady, or if I just
you click on the picture of the person, their portrait.
Her portrait.
And then that's how you switch between them.
Okay, I don't have a portrait of her.
Oh,
I
okay.
have his portrait.
Well, maybe you can only be him right now.
Ping, open log. Oh my gosh, it's bouncing around. Okay, so here's the log. We've got conversations, collectibles. Okay.
Dude, I love me some Papa Murphy's. Go there on Tuesday. You get pizzas, throw them in the freezer, be good to go.
Yes, we do like ourselves some Papa Murphy's.
I keep waiting, but fool's errand.
The one on the right has
hurts any
scary
less.
eyes.
The lady on the right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's the lady that's at that desk right now.
In the future, they have scary ice photos.
Okay.
Yeah, they have good pizza.
How are we going to... It's just never ending.
Medical debt. It exists in the future too. Yay. Yeah, I like the chicken artichoke heart pizza. Ooh, yeah, that's one of Hazzie's favorites. She really likes the Thai chili whatever one though.
Yeah, I like the Thai chili one.
We should.
Thai chili chicken or
really
something
get
like
rid of
that. I don't
these.
remember what it's called, but that's my favorite
yeah.
pizza from there.
I'm a pretty big fan of the cowboy. It's a pretty good one. Although like that like half cowboy and half Hawaiian is probably my favorite. I remember.
Not do anything with the bookshelf stuff. Not doing it. So right click shows us. Okay. I guess.
Yeah, that's your ping. It lets you like know what's interactable and stuff.
I don't know what we're like.
You're gonna go out and check stuff out on the dock.
Fuse housing is totally rusted. Gotta fix it at some point. You know, with all the free time that I've got.
That feeling. So we gotta fix this. I don't know what's wrong with it other than it's rusted. So I don't know. Maybe we could use.
Maybe you'll find something in the ship and it'll be like, use strength. I can use my strength to bend, break, and smash objects. So
inventory, so he could break this, but we don't really.
looks
want
like you
him
got
to
some
do that.
duct tape.
Yeah, I got duct tape.
Mine I don't think has the chili one. Oh my god, how horrible!
Yeah, that's kind of. That one's really good.
There's also stuff back there that you were.
Sure.
Where you came from.
Okay, so they don't. Just so you know, they don't like sprint. So.
Mhm.
You mean over here?
Yeah.
It seems like I can't interact with the green stuff though.
Okay, a variety of work, but rainwater drips from the crib's bulging wood. The bassinet's pink paint has been worn away by the weather, and salt water has seeped through the little mattress. As a result, the impression left by a sleeping figure has almost vanished. That's the crib that you guys had for your
Workbench.
A variety of workbenches have been set up around the deck. Preparations for any salvage or broken tools that may require repair or adjustment. Anyways, yeah, it's chili as like a Thai sauce. Let me look that up.
Yeah, it's got like a. It doesn't use whatchamacallit, tomato sauce. It uses like a chili sauce. Like it's really good. And I get it usually on a thin crust, and it's so good. And it's got chicken as well. It's just really yummy. Dark ocean seeps into the horizon, an oscillating canvas upon which a full moon radiates, illuminating the ocean rig in the absence of functioning exterior lighting. A persistent breeze tumbles past the ship from the side, carrying with it a now familiar scent of salt and rust.
All right, here it is. Thai chicken. Grilled chicken, zucchini, mixed onions, cheddar, crushed red peppers, whole milk mozzarella, and Thai sweet chili sauce.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I'm getting hungry.
I would say that one is Hazzie's favorite. Yes, the thin crust is definitely where it's at.
I like the crust. Congealed and rusty scrap trawled with ocean's depths. Unfortunately, much of this metal has been corroded by sea wash and acid rain, rendering it.
Oh, good thing you're hanging on to it.
Ship's helm is a chaotic jumble of old equipment, charts, and novels withered by use. An entrenched aroma of caffeine emanates from a dashboard-mounted espresso machine.
There you go. They got what you need.
Go down there? Okay, I don't really know where I'm headed. I'm just looking at everything.
You're going to be working your way onto the ship. Just keep using your pings every now and then. And you'll...
Okay, let's see.
Blue sky systems posted. Active. All systems nominal.
Radio check, video check, vitals check.
I hear you. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mm-hmm. Plug suits live. Signal is good. This rig is massive.
It doesn't look scuttled either. There's way too much equipment left behind.
You need to browse your local Papa Murphy's menu. Yeah, I definitely recommend.
Oh, that just brings me out. Okay, sorry about that.
As he's like, I'm going home. This is scary.
Yeah, this is scary. I'm going home. Bye.
I think I was just taking a look at the website. I think another one of my favorites, the garlic chicken. What?
I'm just laughing because every stream is a food stream.
Exactly.
And now we're like, I'm trying to I ate a little heavy yesterday, so I can't be doing it, man. I can't be doing.
But yeah, the chicken
today's
garlic.
a
I really
holiday.
like the chicken garlic.
You got the ingredients besides the sauce. I need to browse my local Papa Murphy's menu. We get hangry. We get hangry, yeah. We have a garlic sauce. Garlic sauce is good.
Yeah. Definitely.
I think Nord's hungry. He hasn't eaten yet today.
If I move my mic down a little
Okay.
bit, you can hear my tummy.
I haven't heard your tummy yet, but I
But
will.
are you telling me to move the mic down?
No, once I hear your stomach, I'm gonna say I hear a stomach because I know. I asked if you wanted a snack before we started.
No, I can't do that. It throws me off. I have to like eat a meal.
Okay.
Anyway,
Sitting idle and unpowered, a Luna satellite dish idles, rusty, slowly claiming its surface. The amount of cargo left strewn about suggests the dish's demise may have come earlier.
so it probably got wrecked a while ago. And that was probably part of their communication stuff.
The stacked cargo appears to contain disk drives. Water has found its way in, though, and it's unlikely any of the data has survived.
Okay.
Cargo seems to hold the personal effects of some of the crew who worked here. Awkwardly handled and imperfectly sealed, it seems they were packed in haste.
So they were probably trying to rush out, and it didn't go well.
Conduits. Curtain of dark runnels coats the wall below, betraying the presence of leaks within the piping.
So, the game that I was gonna say that this reminds me a lot of is Parasite Eve.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't remember enough about Parasite Eve, so I'm kind of concerned.
PlayStation 1. Various panels seem to have been pried from the flooring, though the reason for this is unclear. As a result, puddles of rainwater have pooled into the exposed architecture.
These containers seem to have been packed and placed in preparation for loading them onto a ship. However, the extensive weathering from the elements suggests that such a ship never came. Okay, we've got Salmon PDA. The encrypted handheld device unlocks access to its owner's personal thoughts and messages.
Yes. Steal somebody's PDA.
Kurt Dog. Darren Motorman. Looks like another lab is being set up on the mule. Yesterday's cargo resupply had at least a dozen stasis pods. This morning I processed a sizable neural cortex bat suspended in jelly. Not gonna lie, it made me hungry.
Okay, so they're stasis pods? So like they're keeping humans or some creatures in stasis.
On the ship?
Yeah, being set up on the mule. I'm not sure what the mule is, but it's probably representing something that moves stuff around.
So
And-
they're like storing people?
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
And the jelly, and it makes you hungry. Probably shouldn't though. Okay, Thorn. Okay, well, I know where we are getting pizzas when family comes over. Papa John's has been the favorite, but their prices are too high, and they either burn it or it's still half raw. Might as well bake it ourselves, dude. Okay, so I watched a video on this, and they got like a really ridiculously expensive pizza oven.
Yeah.
That they were testing for America's Test Kitchen.
Yeah.
And it was like $1,000, and it does them fantastically. But they're like, or you could just get a pizza stone,
Yep.
or
and put it in the oven.
or the metal one.
Yep.
And you just make sure that you actually preheat your oven for a good amount of time. If you have one of the like point and click thermometers, where you can like
Yeah.
test the temperature. Make sure your pizza stone is really hot, and yeah, you'll cook your pizza really really well. It's not like wood fire pizza cooking good, but it's pretty
It's
up
still
there.
pretty good. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
I forwarded the security protocols to Thales. Fortunately, the asshole still has me by the balls, and he knows it.
Okay, so they don't get along with their other people that they're working with. I thought it was just in my head, but the more I listened, the more convinced I became it was real. I asked everyone around me if they could hear it too, but they all just looked at me like I was crazy. I couldn't shake the feeling that the music was there, though. It was so faint and ethereal, like it was coming from another world. I've never had an experience like this before, and it's really unsettling. I wish someone else would have heard the music, too, so I wouldn't feel so alone in this. Investigate and order treatments for cybernetic degradation due to salt air. Order a maglift coupler bracket. So, hey, since they ordered that, that might be sitting around somewhere.
Yeah.
So a coupler bracket. Investigate required spares for gas turbines and worn gate components. Order security latches for the maintenance lab. And check for new food and film catalogs. So, hey, maybe security latches could be used to lock something up later, too.
Oh.
So, this could be useful information.
Message to Babs Darren, pending delivery.
I fear...
Oh, go ahead.
I fear that I may not express myself correctly if I try to tell you how much you mean to me. I am working on digging us out of the debt hole that I unwittingly put us in. I can only imagine the shock and disappointment you felt when you found out. I was sure the investment was good, but I recognize now it's crypto. It was crypto. But I recognize now that I have a lot to learn. I fully expect to repay the company and get you out of the debt holding facility in 5 years. Oh, geez. So they're back to debtors' prisons. Although it's moving closer and closer like that. Yay! I have a surefire way of making
yay about, but
well, it's like history.
Sarcastic yay.
History is repeating itself. We get to enjoy the past, the worst parts of it. I have.
Where's our Charles Dickens? You know,
it's the best of times. It was
for
the
the
worst of times.
future. For the future, yeah, we need a futuristic Charles Dickens. That's what we need.
Lisa, may I have more? I have a surefire way of making a ton of cash. I need to pay off a few game debts, and then I can get my system running again. You will always be right here in my heart, no matter where I am. Love, Kurt. So, his, I'm assuming, wife got sent into a debtor's prison because of what he did, and he's like, "Hey, I love you." Nothing says "I love you" like 5 years in prison.
It's so effed.
Oh, man.
That's effed up.
The pill pushers told me to start keeping a dream journal. So here it is. Same dream I have every night. I am in a magnificent chapel. Large red and black stained glass windows with emblazoned images of Jesus and Mary are staring back at me. So it's probably a Catholic one. 1,000 voices hum in the background. I look down and have no arms, legs, or torso. My head is part of a seething mass of goop. Hey, that's that jelly, man. I scream and the entire mass vibrates, and I start humming the same tune. My lips are forced to move against my will. Well, that's that music. A human figure enters from the vestibule and tears my tongue from my mouth. I am forced to look at the figure. It speaks. I do not understand its speech. Father Melvin would be proud that 3 years of religious education have finally borne fruit. Well, they still have horrible religion in the future, so there's that. Note to self: Juca paste times 4 in crates, 128 bags per crate. Don't confuse berry for strawberry again. So I guess it's their food, the Juca paste.
Okay.
25 times bio days suit gel packs. Order tube, cable, and piping spare for the mule, including replacement of mile of melted 10-inch steel core cable. What the hell could fry this line in the freezing Pacific? 2 times calcium injector units for Dr. Elspeth. So the mule is probably their thing for going up and down.
Okay.
I mean, a mile of 10-inch steel core cable. So I'm assuming it's a mile down.
Like a elevator dumbwaiter thing.
Yeah, something like that. Thorne said,
very
we have
big
a
one.
family friend who works or worked at a regional office for Papa John's. and he says we should report our store. I'm pretty sure that's a great way to get a future order with extras. Yeah. I don't mess with people that do my food. If I have a bad experience, I just don't go again.
Yeah, that's how I am
Like
too.
I will give a second chance, but I give it a lot of time in between.
Yeah, I do that too. But if it's just like, I usually by the third or fourth time, I'm just like, and it's still bad. It's like I just stop going.
Yeah.
There's like maybe a year later I'll try it again. Maybe. But I won't.
So
be
everybody
upset too
knows
much.
we're like big time in it now. We got an Arby's in our town, and now they're building a grocery outlet, or gross out as we call it around
Yeah,
here.
we got gross out. Yep, we're feeling a gross out. I was a little shocked. I wasn't expecting that at all.
So
I was really just hoping for more.
it's big
like,
balling around here from now on, folks.
I was hoping for more restaurants, to be honest. I don't.
Well, they
really-
still have another spot that they're probably
We have
gonna
a
build up.
grocery store, but I know grocery outlets got like pretty okay deals. But honestly, I like our current little.
If you
grocery
know what you're
store,
going in
so-
there for, and you get just the deals, you'll do pretty well.
Yeah. Okay, Captain.
Are there any issues with DS15 outgoing mail? I've been trying to get a hold of my mother for the last month, and every message I sent is still marked as pending delivery. I've combed my settings a dozen times, and the captain is Captain Hasking. I'm hesitant to push too hard since Kane takes care of my mother as part of my contract, but she's the only reason I put up with this literal shit work and criminal pay. I've spent my last 2 mornings unclogging sewage and scraping more of Kay's sorted experiments out of assorted containers. I think I deserve the right to check up on her. Can you help me out, Cap, for old time's sake? So, maybe that wasn't his wife, but his mom? But, or maybe, I don't know. Bell maintenance keeps tripping the electronics up here, which is a pain in my ass. Kurt, do this. Kurt, do that. Kurt, fix this. So I'm going to bypass Substation 1 and Substation 4, nuke them both from the system. Of course, that would result in a catastrophic fire, but that would be someone else's problem. No juice for the entire platform means a vacation for Kurt Dog. Wow. I'm surprised you wrote that down, dude. Self-incrimination.
That's
No
self-incrimination.
snitching!
No snitching. It reminds me of, because we were watching, whatchamacallit, Yellow Jackets,
Uh-huh.
and Shauna, she kept a journal of everything that happens,
Mhm.
and she's like, she doesn't want people to see it because it would incriminate her, and it gives out too much information,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I don't understand why you writing down the stuff you shouldn't be writing down,
At a-
because if someone finds it, that looks bad.
At a
you know
bare
what I mean?
minimum, you better have that stuff super encrypted.
Like, I still don't get why people are weird. Like, I don't know.
So he killed the power going to that stuff, and the dreams
Yeah.
have stopped, but the chorus has gotten louder. I can now make out some of the words. Apple trees and pear trees are in blossom.
I just heard it
Mists
knock them
above
out.
the winding river float. I'm gonna type that in, and see if that's
Apple trees and pear trees are in blossom.
see if that's lyrics for something.
No idea.
Apple trees and pear trees.
You're looking
are
forward to the
in
Power. I didn't know Paramount Plus
blossom.
was merging with Showtime. We just stopped paying for Showtime because we finally finished Yellow
What's the rest?
Jackets.
Mists.
Mists above the winding river float. ... We just stopped paying for Showtime and Paramount. the funny thing, and I do not think we have no plans of paying for it. Like, we're trying to save money, and since I'm also gonna need to save money anyway, since I'm gonna be going to school next year, so we're just kind of buckled down.
All right, there was a video unavailable. And this one looks like it might have a link to the song.
Oh, is it a song?
Okay. It's. I'm not gonna say any more about it because it
'Cause
might
it would
gi-
give it
might
away?
might give stuff away.
Okay.
Quarantine order as of corrupted. Okay, so they had everybody locked down in quarantine. That's always a good sign.
Bolus's drone races are on hiatus, which is bitter news. Worse yet, the quarantine went into effect before the last results and payouts were distributed. So I'm left twiddling my thumbs, waiting for this whole thing to blow over. I can feel in my gut that I won something, maybe even one big, and I can't help wondering if the greedy bugger isn't using the quarantine as a cover to cut me out. 65 log entries were erased remotely. Cap's wife came up from the mule in a body bag. Please keep me safe in your care, Kane. Help me to feel your presence and know that I am never alone. Protect me from all harm and guide me on my path. May your love and grace surround me always.
That's the name of the company. So he's praying to the company. Cool. So we got that kind of cyberpunk future where like the corporations represent people's religious beliefs and everything.
Great. Looks like another lab is being set up on the mule. Yesterday's cargo resupply.
This is the first one.
Oh, this is okay. Well, then we've seen all of it. Okay.
All right. Well, Kurt Dog.
Well, Kurt Dog. Rip. I don't know. Rest in peace, dog. I guess. Gate release mech.
Storm shutter has been lowered. Fortunately, it can.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead and read that. I didn't read it. Go ahead.
It can be opened with a light tug on the driving chain. There you go.
Oh, that's probably okay. Go to the top. Oh, we can't. Okay. So, how do I do this?
Found the power generator. It's not spinning.
Explains why we didn't pick up any radio chatter. Think we can get it running?
Well, it's locked up, but yeah, looks intact.
Hold on, I'm coming up.
All right, your turn.
My turn.
Yep, to play as her.
Can you check to make sure this doesn't have co-op? This feels like it could do co-op.
Yes, I will check.
Family photograph. Okay, so it's all the same thing.
Look at this photograph.
Like, please don't make me laugh.
I forget how frighteningly beautiful the ocean is at night.
No,
Lightning's right.
it scares the crap out of me.
Especially during a storm.
Though there be fury on the waves,
Was there nothing else?
beneath them, there is none.
What do you mean?
Says
Was there
who?
nothing else different with her? Like it's all the same stuff.
Everything looks the same.
Single player.
Then look at this. Void black broth slaps anxiously between the two holes, as if distressed by the chafing proximity of ship and structure. Various plastic detritus clings desperately to the structure wall, and the refuse of a once active work. The refuse.
Can't tell me what to do.
Retractable bridge, in addition to providing convenient means to board and disembark, it also provides helpful when attempting to improvise access to salvage, lacking any crew to roll out a welcome.
Was there a different direction?
Times like this, wish I had something to pray to.
Was there-
Please, let this all be okay.
Was there any interaction with the
Let it be okay.
the stuff from your daughter or your assumed daughter?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like the crib and the or no, she. Okay, yeah, like the doll and stuff here.
Can't interrupt.
Hey, Moses. Silly bear.
It's creepy looking.
I don't know what it's supposed to do.
Supposed to be able to turn it on, I think. Are those pluses on the bottom right? Do they do anything?
This is all that's being highlighted. See? Right click. I can use my technical skills to fix objects, and 2 items must be in adjacent inventory.
Ah, I see. So you got to get stuff for those slots. Okay, that's why it's... Okay. Good to know. And then you can fix that creep. And then Five Nights at Freddy's is the place.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Calm down, Nordleback. Nordleback. Okay, doesn't seem to... Even when I right click, it doesn't really... But maybe just look at it and use your photographic memory, Nord.
Oh, I'm sure I have one of those.
07 522 2989.
If you're worried about having it, take a screenshot.
Then I have to go into my stuff. You take a screenshot. I'm not playing a game.
You can't hit F12?
I can't, but I have to go into my stuff in order to...
I will look in your stuff if we need it.
Yeah, but it's not uploaded till after the game. I have to go into Steam and do it.
Oh, no, that's a good point. Don't make me get an actual Nordleback thorn.
Yeah, Nordleback. Nordle.
Hazzie watched, we all watched the Pokemon
Detective
movie.
Pikachu.
Mm-hmm. Hazzie was a big fan of the Psyduck.
Psyduck.
What is this place?
Who cares? Let's figure out if it's empty, claim the title, and get out of here.
Well, this one may warrant some overtime.
Alright, yeah, I would only worry about like the blue stuff unless there's a new thing.
Okay, so don't worry about the green stuff.
Charlie, I mean it. We can't afford this right now.
What does that mean?
It means when risks catch up with you, they catch up with me too.
Like if it's a green that you couldn't see before, I would go for it, but otherwise I would focus on the blue. Also, you did run for a little bit, so I think there probably is the ability to run at some point.
How do you run? Maybe shift? Shift. Yep. Okay, shift. It's all the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that looks heavy.
Yeah, no way I'm getting that open by myself.
Did you look up to see?
Yeah, single player.
It's funny to me because...
Does it make you laugh?
Well, I kind of want to go to that over there, but he told me not to, so... Whatever makes him happy. What am I looking for? I don't even know, man.
A way to open the stuff up.
Oh. Broken control unit. Huh? This unit regulates and integrates the operation of the door mechanism. Unfortunately, it looks like a fuse has blown on it.
And that's the second thing down, so you're gonna need to repair it. Probably with a fuse of some sort.
Okay, so I gotta
like
go
you'd probably drag it over to that slot and then drag over a fuse if you had it. But you probably don't have them yet.
Like here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but then you would need a fuse to do it too.
Alright, so we gotta go find a fuse. My fuse is wearing short, Charlie. Like, gotta find a fuse.
Don't forget your pinging.
Yeah, I forgot. Substation notice. These on the left mean you could get electrocuted warning. AA, FG, JJ, AA. And JJ is circled.
Mm-hmm.
We got a what? JJ maybe?
We got a JJ.
Got a JJ. JJ! I'm coming, JJ! Alright.
So if you got a hot wire stuff, then hastily packed luggage, intermixed with containers filled with spare stuff.
The informative poster stuff.
Mm. And then a code AAFGJJ AA is legible. Let me just write that down in the chat.
Alright. Watch it not be something we even need. It's... Okay.
Of course it's needed.
Of course. We would never write down anything that's unnecessary. We don't ever do anything that's... But... Can't do anything. We didn't go over here, so I'm thinking we're gonna go over here even though he said risks. Wait a minute, wait a minute. We need to save. F5 is save game created. Okay, good.
Don't forget to be using
Charlie, goddammit.
I made it, Mac. It's fine.
It's
It was
fine,
fine
Mac.
this time.
I know my limits.
We
That's
know
not the
our
point.
limits.
The point is, if you get hurt with our debt, we lose the boat too. Haven't we lost enough?
That's why we're here.
This woman.
I'm down.
Don't forget your beans.
Oh yeah, pink. The one blue is way over there. Aluminum enclosure stuff with chaotic. I want to see what double layered steel wall. Thing large and heavy.
Forced these. The walkway leads to a crew facility. Something large and heavy forced the something to near collapse. Whether it fell into the ocean below or was cleared by hand, no trace of the culprit remains. Balustrades. That's that word was covered up. Twisted by a mass of steel and cable.
Condensation blankets into your window, but a dull light allows you to make out various shapes of...
Looks like this is the only way in. It's rusted shut.
Twisted. Yeah, twisted rod.
This heavy-duty rod looks as if it was part of a crane and was hastily jammed into the window hinge to keep it very securely shut. So, they were really trying to stop stuff from getting out.
Mm-hmm. So I can't get it open.
Can't twist it further.
All I'm doing is clicking it, and this is what it does.
Okay.
Clicking on the window too, and nothing's happening.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can I do anything with... That didn't do nothing. Okay.
No special thing for putting them together. Okay. But you did find another piece that you can use, and possibly a way to get in. So, warped handrail, likely victim to the same occurrences that took out the rest of the walkway.
Can I? Okay. Can't go any further than that.
At this height, the wind
A
begins
lot
to
of
tug and
damage
pull.
here.
Uh,
Storm must have done this.
Please be careful.
This isn't my first rodeo, Mac.
Hi, Hal. It's good to see you. How are you doing?
Hey, Hal. We're in the future now, but everybody has debt, and their mother got sold into a prison to make them happy. No, it's not all that bad. We're still finding out some of the stories about that.
This height, the wind begins to tug and pull, exposed to architecture and the beginnings of a howl, starting to form as air gushes through the skeletal remains of the walkway.
So you still got a little bit left standing over there. Were you not able to go further?
Oh, can't go.
To the right?
I can't do it.
Oh, okay, that's a collapsed one too. Okay. So this is very Parasite Eve feeling to me. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that one old PlayStation 1 game, but I sponsored today's stream for Hazzie to play because I really wanted to see her play this because I like when she plays these ones.
Yeah, it's kind of a point and click horror game, but it's not like too scary because otherwise I wouldn't. I don't know where I'm supposed to go now.
Can you switch to the other guy?
Actually, that's a good point. Okay. Maybe just look at the... I can't look at the crank anymore. Go to the top.
Yeah, I don't think you were able to move it any further because of how heavy it is. Yeah, I like the look of it too. We saw some stuff for it. Hazzie had like a more original game in this setup. It was by the same producers, and we were taking a look at that, and then like, oh hey, here's another one. So we're kind of checking it out. Oh wow, you can send duct tape all the way to her that far away. That's kind of cool. I'm really surprised there aren't more games
Maybe
like this.
I should try
you know
that.
what? I agree. I really like the way that this is doing it too.
Maybe we can...
You can try and use your other stuff.
See if we can't do...
Okay.
I don't know if we could use it on...
What about that hook? Can you like break open the glass with it? Okay.
I mean, I don't even know how to do it. Like, I was just...
Yeah, it's okay. Well, it's still early in the game figuring stuff out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you're going to have to do stuff with the other guy in order to get somewhere. Because you're locked over here since the walkway collapsed behind you. So yeah, I think you'll have to do stuff here, and then you'll probably have to ping to find out what's going on. Can you hit that switch on the junction box, or is the junction box just about the?
Just right, that thing. Where
It's just about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need a fuse to fix that. Okay.
All right.
Anyways,
Something's not
it's
right.
cyberpunk stuff in the future.
All this equipment, why would they leave it?
You've heard of gift horses, I presume.
Yeah. And Trojan horses.
This guy is super positive. He's always happy-go-lucky about
He's not.
everything.
I don't know. We can't really do anything with the red.
Door won't budge.
Yeah. Rig this size, those bulkheads are magnetically sealed.
Magnetically filled.
This vantage provides a beautiful view of the oceanic expanse, though the highly questionable absence of a railing against a sudden drop results in a vague sense of acrophobia. I have that! I have that one. Why is it pointing to the main menu like that?
Good question.
Oh,
Probably just wants me to save is all I can think.
probably.
I've been using F5, but let's see if it'll stop if I do that. Look what we can do. There's like a help. Oh, is it gonna give us any hints? Nope.
That's the,
Okay, it just tells us the simple stuff, okay. Like, it'll give us any hints? I don't know. I don't know what to do with him.
well, there's the other stuff on the side, right? The other buttons on the side of your screen. But can you do any?
I mean, right here?
Yeah.
It's just ping.
Mm-hmm.
PDA, I haven't checked that. That's just conversations and logs.
Okay.
Collective. Oh, you didn't need to write that stuff down in chat because we do have logs, but
Yes. Oh God, I love it when these games do have a log, so you don't like have to write everything down or memorize it, because I'm not gonna do
then
that.
the menu button. And then this is just the basic stuff. I don't know.
I guess try to see how close you can get to where she went to. Oh, that's just the PDA again.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. Talking about jelly making him hungry. Human jelly. She was in the lower area.
Yeah, but we can't go that way. We went through here.
No. She was in the lower area.
Oh. Well, I don't think we can go that way. There's no ping going to it.
Mm-hmm. You can try going to that side and seeing what's happening.
There's nothing here for us to do.
Okay.
So I'm very confused.
Alright, we're gonna have to...
Go to her. Maybe I should send all the stuff to him. All this stuff to him.
Okay, what does that say on it, that unit? This unit regulates and integrates the operations of the door mechanism. Unfortunately, it looks like a fuse has been blown on it. What if, yes, give him that, and give him the other thing. Maybe you can make a connection on the
The
electrical.
problem is it said that he can only break stuff.
Yeah, but this might be like different in ability. So yeah, I would go back up there to where you can hook it in, and then maybe try to plug it all in there. Because yeah, at the junction box.
But when I take out the thing, it won't.
What about putting it on the side?
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, well let me quick save because... Let me quick save from here. Okay, let's quick save from here. Okay, because he breaks stuff.
Mm-hmm. Also, maybe he might need to
No,
bend.
it won't let us do it.
Maybe he might need to bend that. The twisted rod.
Oh, that's a good point. Straightened rod. There we go. Okay, so there, he bent it.
Yeah, baby. Now it is a decent weapon that may come in handy.
It's a weapon? Well, we're wanting to fix this thing. We don't really want a weapon.
Yeah, but maybe she can use it now
Yeah, maybe.
to break into that.
That's a good point for that. He needs 2 items, so maybe he needs to go over something else. Trying to pick up.
You gotta put it over her portrait, I think.
I know, but now I can't pick up the. Okay, there. You have to click it twice once it's in there. No, I don't want it to go there. I want it. Why, when I pick it up, it's not being picked up?
Try doing it with the other object first. He might not be able to hand over the duct tape. It might be just a him thing, you know?
But I just thought I had handed it over. Well, let's go to her and then see. Okay. Then put this here. Can this play played co-op or just 2 different characters that you control?
We wish it was co-op.
Yeah, we went to look because that was my question too, because it feels like it could be co-op. But no, it's not. They don't have it as co-op. Let's try this. Nope.
All right, so those don't work together, but maybe you can use the thing to bust into the window. Yeah, it really seems like it could be like one of those sorts of ones.
Can't really. That's a no.
Can you drag it over like where that latch is? Drag the rod.
This thing? Yeah, I can't. Not doing anything.
All right, try hitting the latch again. Does it still make the squeak thing?
Thing? Yeah.
All right.
See, but I think you're only supposed to use down here to the bottom right.
If you're putting 2 things together.
Yeah, like.
Well, we know that you needed to have this rod that you got from here. He bent it straight, and so you're going to need to use it somewhere.
Go look at other things.
Yeah. Also, remember to keep using your ping, because maybe something changed.
Oh, that's a good point.
Like if there's another blue spot that pops up.
Why is it not staying when I hit right now? When I just hit right and kept hitting right, it used to stay, but no. Okay. Only. Why is it... It's like I have to go to this.
Well, maybe there's something that we're missing here. I'm going to take a look at stuff.
That's the only blue line. All of it's green. If I'm seeing this right. I think I'm supposed to get in there, but how? I don't know how to get in.
Alright, I'm going to take a look at something real quickly to see if there's something obvious that we're missing. Oh, quick load is F7, by the way.
Yes, these, the Brotherhood. Yes, they made Stasis. Yes. Which I also have that game, but I haven't played it yet, so...
Right,
actually, this is Stasis Bone Totem. Just came out, like on the 31st of May. So it's, pretty recent.
Look at the cell recharge station.
You mean back where the guy is at?
Back on your ship, yeah.
Okay, well, I have to go to him, I think, because she's kind of stuck over here.
Yeah, she's stuck where she's at.
So we gotta go backwards.
Yeah, anything that's blue, you really got to make sure that you're picking up everything possible from it, it looks like. So, if it's blue and you don't pick up something, then that means that we probably missed something.
To get to the ship.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this technically is sequel or how that works.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a sequel or what.
Can you hit ping to see where you go, maybe?
Can't get... Okay, there it is. I was like...
All right, there it is. Your thing on the right. No. There it is. The cell, yeah, the cell recharge station.
Okay, so got this happening. Here we go. Use. That's what we need.
Yep,
That's what we need.
that's what you need.
That's what we need. I don't know if that did anything, but we did it anyways. Okay.
Stasis took place on a spacecraft, if I remember correctly. Oh, you played it?
Oh, really?
Damn, Hal, man, you get around. Been playing all sorts of games.
And this one's is supposed to be not, I guess, on a ship.
I suppose
on a water
as
ship,
an advanced
a boat.
AI, I shouldn't underestimate you, though.
It's funny. I'm like sitting here saying, yeah, but this one's on a ship. Wait a minute. I mean a water ship. You know, a boat. Like, I can't.
An Earth ship on water, not spaceship. But yeah, you should be able to put those two things together now, and good. And you've just been sitting here balancing the whole time. That's funny. All right, now you can put your stuff together. Yeah, haha. I remember finding it a long time ago and really liked it. Although I had to look a lot of stuff up because I am so bad at point-and-click type games. Hey,
I am
don't
not
beat
good
yourself
either,
up over
but
that.
I still love them.
We regularly get beat by paper.
Actually,
These fuse boxes are
every
tricky,
freaking
but
game that we've been
the control
playing,
unit should work
if
now.
the puzzle requires a piece of paper, we have messed it up so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even, like, recently I don't remember what happened, and it was a piece of paper that I couldn't find.
Okay, so there was
it's just a thin thing, and then there was that escape simulator one.
Escape Simulator.
And it was
there
a folded piece of paper that we didn't know was folded.
Yeah, we didn't know it was
assumed
folded.
It was a piece of paper.
We just thought it was a blank half sheet.
God.
But,
Always,
but
it's
no,
always
it was folded,
paper.
so we had to click on it to open it up, and then that would have actually solved everything.
Yeah, and no.
Anyways, you
Didn't
now
help.
have a working thing to hand to him.
Okay.
But yeah,
That
and then
should do it. It is new.
yeah, those fuses definitely look good as new.
Okay, so we're gonna go back.
Anyways, yeah, there was a similar instance with paper in a game too that we got our butts kicked by. So we are officially rock because we get defeated by paper.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. It's hard
Escape
being wrong.
Academy. Was that the name of it?
I don't know if it was like Escape something, because
I thought it was Escape
there were
Simulator.
at the
was the one that
time
we
when
did.
this one came, when we were playing this one, it had been out for a while, but it had come to Nintendo Switch recently, which is why we were playing it. And there was another Escape Academy that was about to be coming out as well, but I can't remember all the different like Escape Simulator names and stuff.
Yeah, looking at Escape Academy, I am not familiar with that one, but I have seen the stuff for it.
Invader still suggested us the Escape Academy, I think, when we were doing one of our Next Fests. I think it was a couple years back. Maybe it was a year ago. I don't know, but a year ago feels like a couple years back.
All right, I see. Yeah, Escape Academy. This looks like it'd be kind of cool. So Hazzie doesn't do very well with the first person perspective.
No, but
so
that
as
one
long as we
was-
can move slowly.
Yeah, as long as I can move slow, it's fine. Like I can
It's just
do
when
it.
it's like whipping around really quickly, like in
Yeah,
a
I
boomer
can't do
shooter or
that.
something.
Or yeah, like when they have the head bobbing first person, there's no way. Gotta turn off that head bob. Oh my gosh.
I think it's on Game Pass if you have that. We do have that. Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, I like those games. Those are fun. Although I have to admit, they beat me up like a lot.
They got us on farm.
There we go, fan blades. The massive fan blades dissipate heat from the electro pump power generation room below. Nice. Okay, whatever.
So you opened it. Yay.
So now we gotta go down, I guess. The locked gate now. Okay, can we do this though? So the gate is new. Let's check it out.
Need something to pry this lock.
Oh
Oh, you mean like something straight and metallic? Too bad someone lost our crowbar, isn't it?
Hey, that seagull was eating my sandwich.
That seems like a legit excuse. And in the future, Gordon Freeman fights seagulls.
So it doesn't seem like I can do anything.
Escape Academy has timers. Well, the other one did too, but it's just like, it's the act of like just really moving faster than a human actually tends to move.
Yeah.
I think it's that sort of stuff that really throws
Yeah.
you off. Although there was that one game that wasn't a first-person perspective. That
that
Warhammer
was
40K,
Warhammer.
Inquisitor Martyr.
Yeah, I kept trying to play it, and it just really got me really...
Longest-
I was sick for a freaking week
Yes.
playing that game. It was bad. Oh my god.
Especially if you get into the expansions and stuff for it. It has such a long name. Warhammer 40K Inquisitor Martyr.
Yeah. It's like,
But yeah, we were having a good time playing. Hazzie wasn't having a good time with how she felt from it though.
No. I mean, I was sick for a week after that.
All right, you probably need your the long thing that
Oh yeah,
what's
that's
her name
right,
has.
from her. Okay, lady, you have to give up the rock.
I do like this the way that they're doing this, how it's between multiple people.
Yeah.
Like I think that's an interesting change and stuff.
Get a hint. Get a hint. Sorry.
Lock's
Damn.
magnetic. If I had something strong and flat, I could probably pry it open. Damned seagulls.
This. No? Maybe I gotta put down here. I just don't want him to crush something and then I won't, so I'm gonna quick save. I'm worried. You know what I mean? Like, I'm afraid that he's gonna crush something.
Kane, by the way, is the mega corporation in this
Okay.
universe.
Oh, there we go. I just had to do it right over the thing. I was clicking in the wrong place. Okay.
When you hit right click, does it show you where
And
the...
got it. Now let's get that power back on.
I would really appreciate that.
Okay, sweet.
So you got a magnet and duct tape.
We have a rod over here for some. But we still have a rod, so that's good.
Yes. In case you gotta
What is this?
hit somebody.
This complex apparatus increases the voltage of the power generation system. Generator room.
Transformers.
Energy is
Robots
distributed
and-
throughout
sorry.
the rig by this mass machinery. Let's check out this right now.
To activate these old rig turbine...
Sorry, Nord. I'm like already gone.
Hazzie's like, I'm gonna figure it out, damn it.
Alright.
Out of fuel, looks like.
Out of fuel.
Oh, we got an empty fuel cylinder.
Damaged hose.
Yeah, it's seen better days.
Rust away.
Well, grease guns still exist in the future.
Okay. When there's something he can fix, I feel like she needs to do this. But she's the fixer and he's the breaker bender.
Yes.
Rust away.
Please insert girder.
The rust away could help with the didn't we have a thing that
With
had
getting
rust?
into that window?
Yeah. So let's give this to her.
Mm-hmm.
Damaged toes, she should fix it, I think.
Charlie has small...
But
Oh, I was just reading what it said.
okay, let me go over it.
Like, I might be able to deal with it with the duct tape. This old hose has been damaged by the safety air and lack of proper maintenance. Or salty air.
Okay.
But it said Charlie something, small hands. And so I think probably that and the duct tape might do it.
Let's try that. Okay, hose, duct tape. That makes sense.
Does to me too.
And
Yep.
voila! Airtight.
There you go again. Using fancy words, making yourself look smarter than me.
Honey, I
Airtight.
don't need fancy words for that.
I think he was referring to voila.
Oh. I thought you were saying airtime. I'm like, wait. Well, that's not that fancy either. What? Fine.
Oh, baguette.
He's not a fancy man.
Mama always said I wasn't fancy.
Okay, empty fuel cylinder.
These babies can run for at least a week without needing a refill. I assume this injects fuel into the gas turbine and starts the power generation process. This cylinder is bone dry, so you're gonna need to go to somewhere to fill it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you have something back on
The
boat
ship,
or
maybe. The boat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not get it confused here.
That's why I'm calling it a boat, because if it was a ship, then it could be confused with a spaceship.
Do we need this magnet, or does she need the magnet?
I don't know. All I know.
Wasn't upstairs there? It said it's shut by a magnet. Upstairs.
That sounds right.
I don't even know where I'm at right now. I'm like totally not even paying attention to my surroundings. Where am I at?
You went inside of here, which is the door that you unlocked.
Okay. I was thinking I was like outside still. Okay. There's not much left to look at, so maybe this. Beating heart of the massive rig sits in silence.
So that's the main turbine. You're gonna need to get some fuel, and then yeah, there's stuff up above here that it looked like you could have used the magnet on, maybe.
Maybe. Let's go find out. I think it was that door. This one. Well, we still can't interact with it. So what? Maybe it's not this one. I thought it was this one. He had said that in the beginning. Hey, the drone. Whatever. Is there anything?
We still haven't had a chance to use the passcodes either, so. Wow, that definitely looks like that's gonna hold up.
That's fun. Okay, let's go back to the.
Have you tried having her use the rust away to get through the door?
We can do
window?
it right now. Click on this first.
Rust in peace.
Rust in peace.
Thanks. Heading inside.
Rust in peace. That's.
Did it use it all gone?
It's all gone, babe.
All right. All right.
It's all gone. See if we can't open this now. I'm clicking on it and nothing's happening. Oh, okay, I see. That's why.
You're not getting wing nuts?
Not getting wing nuts.
Condensation. Okay.
Sorry, we're going. We're not.
Hazzie's like, I got places to be.
I'm not reading. I'm going.
It's dark. Power's off here.
Don't forget to use your pingin, and you may want to save.
You're probably right.
All right, you got lots of blue stuff now. Also, this place was locked up for a reason.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh, and it's been an hour and a half, so I kind of need to take a break.
Okay.
Do you want to take a break?
Yes, folks.
Okay.
We will both be taking a break. Remember, this is a heart-healthy stream.
So get up and
going
stretch.
To learn you something about taking care of your heart.
Yeah, get up and stretch, walk around, do what you got to do, get a snack, get something to drink, and we'll see y'all in a few minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, okay? We'll be back soon. All right. Okay, I think we're ready to go. All right, hope everybody had a good break. Okay.
Whoa. That looks like somebody's body, and it's seen better days.
Where? What are you talking about? What's swinging across?
No, that looks like a chain. I'm talking about, like...
Oh, up to the right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that was a body till you...
Alexa, what's that? Okay.
All right. So, let's see. A bunch of blue things here.
Lots of stuff to discover, including a body.
The owls.
A wispy web of meat stretches lazily upward. Whatever craft or device holding them aloft, hidden in the darkness above, the strands dance and oscillate in time with dust particles brought to life by the drafty air. Beads of blood hanging from the tendrils, each reflecting a dot of light, a profane decoration upon necrotic wings. Lovely! That's great. I'm going to take the Nico out.
He's fine. I took him out and he went to the bathroom already, so I think he's fine.
Imposing equipment looms over the back of the room. likely a dormant filter or processor for specific liquids. It also seems to have been used as an impromptu location to store scrap. Okay, maybe.
How about you come over here and look over the things, and I will take him out.
Can do.
I'm the one that does it, and I feel bad if I don't.
All right, high five. It's tag team. I knew there was a word I would get to. All right. Right-clicking brings the stuff up. Does WA move? No. This left is to run, right? Okay, there's another PDA here. Blade Man. Okay, we're getting into some Game of Thrones stuff. The final meal of a sacrificed man has spilled on the ground. Dim light, the slaughter-soaked concrete glistens.
Warning, elevated heart rate detected.
Oh my god.
Charlie. What is that?
It's a body.
Okay, that's it. Get back to the boat.
No, Mac. It's okay.
It's okay? It's a body. A really messed up one, too. We're out of here. Authorities can deal with this.
It's not like we haven't seen bodies before. Remember the Starfall?
That was different. It was a contract. We knew there was going to be...
And now we know the same thing here.
Charlie.
We can do this.
We don't have any idea what's going on here. Whatever killed him could kill us too.
Exactly. We don't know. We don't know if it's dangerous or if it isn't. So, we stay until we find out.
Charlie.
Just
I don't like
a
that.
little further, Mac. We need this. We need it. You know I'm right.
A little further. The next time I call it. It's called.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything with him? Okay. Substation. Oh, okay. Oh wow, this is similar to one. All right. So is this letting us know the stuff from earlier? Yeah, because it had the A's crossed off and stuff, and JJ that we got to go with. I don't know how Hazzie uses a screen phone. It is like angled so low. I have to like punch down to see the stuff at the bottom. And we're like same height basically. Oh yeah, but I have a taller torso. Okay, now it's making sense. All right. Anyway, yeah, this is probably useful information. And hopefully it'll be on the PD. Speaking of PDAs. Stephen Cameron, a technician with a mullet. Future mullet! Been assigned to assist Dr. Elspas should she require anything to be lifted or transported. Apparently her bones are messed up. Soft as chalk. Feels like I am on Vulcan Death Watch again. Did I mention she smells like zinc and brimstone? That's lovely. Next one, 37 long entries were erased remotely. Okay. Sir, we've lost comms with the mule. Possible to say for sure, but all the connections going dead simultaneously doesn't seem like a mechanical error. I hear our occupying force is communicating below just fine. So they were kind of invading something. I guarantee they've noticed the mule's comms are down, and they don't seem bothered. Captain, my take. They cut the comms to control the flow of information from the mule. Don't want anyone accidentally learning about what's happening down here. If I'm
back.
If I'm right, they're doing cleanup rather than containment, and we need to make sure we don't start looking like we need to wash. Okay, so they have like probably an advanced quote cleanup crew.
Okay.
Or Kane Corp that came in and messed around with stuff.
Oh.
Cap told me that most systems have been shut down remotely. Any attempt to use them brings up an error saying Deep Sea 15 no longer exists, as it's now listed as lost. Oh. So, this whole situation, like how they were talking about like going to the authorities, they probably wouldn't be able to, because it would be considered something else. I did stuff like this during my time with Blue Haven in the 70s. We called it Goat Fuck Operation. Evacuate what personnel and data we can, then burn the place to the ground. The standard procedure was to set the site to self-destruct. This buys time to generate plausible deniability and shape an internal narrative. So, he's handled some operations. So he's got something going on. I'm texting all channels. Is anyone there? The last thing I remember was helping move cargo. Captain's orders. And then something heavy hit me on the head, knocking me out. Dr. Elspaz was the only one in the room with me. I woke up covered in blood, and not a living soul around. What the hell happened here?
That doesn't sound good.
A ton of debris washed up on the landing. Life jackets and equipment from the Sebastian. I won't tell the captain. He's not coping well. Oh, sweet mother. The bell came back, and something climbed out. I heard screams. They didn't sound human. Okay, so by bell, they're referring to a diving bell.
Can you tell me more? I don't understand.
Because they're bell-shaped.
Okay.
So what it does is it has the pressurized air on the inside.
Okay.
And then it lowers it down. They have substantial weight. And then they do compression and then decompression, depending on whether they're going up and going down, so that people can work at much lower levels.
Yeah.
They actually used diving bells, like in the 1900s, 1800s and stuff. They were old bells when they first started using them, that they would lower the person in and they could work on like the bottom of a river for setting up stuff for a bridge.
Okay.
But obviously this is a lot.
Yeah.
Cap, I got the sentry gun up and running, and by some miracle, I also got the DNA sniffer working. So if we can get a sample from that skin job, we can target it specifically. Maybe they're referring to it that way because it's flaying people.
Yeah.
I've seen these rounds perforate tank plating out in the field. So anything that gets so much as graze will be reduced to chunky mint. So it's a very high caliber sentry gun.
Yeah, sounds like it.
The battery was fried, so I spliced its cabling onto our power grid. It should stay operational while we have power, and it has ammo. So when the power went out, that's probably when things went down. Also, uploads to Luna finished while I was working, so they got whatever data they wanted. Soon after, the system started doing a local scrub of our servers. Oof. It took a while, but I managed to catch that it was scrubbing every mention of this operation from our systems. I have a feeling that our time is up. So, remember the satellite dish going to Luna, i.e. the moon? I like it when they call it Luna in games.
Yeah, yeah, because
the moon sounds kind of boring, but Luna. So basically, the corporation's trying to hide any existence that anything happened here.
Yeah.
So that's always a good sign when you're being erased.
Yeah.
Dick talk. That's all I hear.
TikTok, motherfucker.
Goat fuck operations always end in a large explosion. No explosion then? Sid didn't make it. I heard him scream, and then he was gone. Cap, you were sleeping when I left. I'm heading out now to deal with the old generator. The gas needs a refill. Okay, so this might let us know where we can refill our gas at.
Okay.
I should be done before anything goes to hell. Lock the door just in case. Please, Cap.
Okay, so where?
So that was probably the door that we did the magnetic operation, or maybe a different one. I need to head out to grab some supplies and start jury-rigging the long-range radio, so this works out for our benefit. This sounds sentimental and somewhat ridiculous given the circumstances, but I will grab some flowers from cold storage. I know Yvette loved yellow daisies, and we would feel better if we sent her off respectfully. Chin up. See you soon, Cap. So, that was another one of the dead people. All right. And let's see. Are you wanting to get back over here?
I can, but I don't have to if you want to keep playing.
What do you want?
It doesn't matter to me.
Can you move the screen, or is it just based off of where you're at?
cannot move the screen.
Okay. So it wants you to see only certain
Yeah.
amounts. Oh, but light opens up. I see. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then shift was to run?
Yeah, shift is to run. Just
Alright.
click while you're run. You just hit shift while you're clicking with your left click to move around.
Okay. So here's the substation, by the way. And it also kind of matches up to the previous one, you know, FG, AA,
Yeah.
JJ, all that. So hopefully...
JJ! That's the one we were talking about.
Hopefully that'll be useful. I'm going to click on the flayed man now.
This looks
Like what?
like it's staged, like a ritual.
Is that supposed to make me feel
Sacrifice.
better?
I think they put the feathers in. Or not the feather, the flowers. And then, looks like there's special writings on here.
Mm.
And, do you see the ribs in the back? They're broken in the back. So whatever was pulled from the inside was pulled out the back.
Okay, that's fucking freaky.
It's like the,
Okay, I can't. Okay, I didn't think they were gonna have this. It's this the body stuff that I don't like. Okay, like,
fucking weird finish. And then, yeah, there's the stuff there. Telling me, or maybe I can.
we have to do something.
Maybe
Maybe
I can give it something later. I
Mhm.
don't think we have anything.
Everything's on Charlie right now.
I think the whole like the whole the crates are stacked in a way that clearly suggests they were intended as a barricade. This is to try and stop things from being able to go between. But yeah, there's definitely a ritual that took place here.
Mm-hmm.
And see if we can make anything out of the right. But like they have like marked.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I don't know, man. I got nothing.
I don't know. I'm not like a worshiper, so I wouldn't know.
But yeah, there's like some sort of religious significance happening. Variegated hanging chains clink quietly, soft currents of the draft. So we got 2 more blues coming up. Blues, clues, blues, clues. Never looked so evil.
Yeah, it's true. Blue's Clues never looked this evil.
Tarp? Oh, I thought that said trap. I was like, I'm not gonna fall for a trap, but we got an elevator
Or a
panel.
tarp.
Unknown console.
You won't fall for a trap or a
Fuel
tarp.
mixing station. Oh, this is gonna be good. All right.
That's a
All right, unknown console.
need. I don't
It's
know.
unclear what purpose this piece of equipment serves. The best guess is that it analyzes whatever is dropped into the receiver, but it is impossible to know without power. Okay, so we're going to want to have that
Bodies.
later. A couple of these weighty foil tarps have been used to cover the steel framework piercing through the center of the room, though not much headway was made before the attempt was abandoned. Cover the steel framework? Okay. Oh.
Look at this. Fuel cylinder resupply station.
Functional?
Looks it.
That'll come in handy.
All right, let's go to Dude, and we'll send the fuel. Do
It's that one,
Okay,
yeah.
And then
Over there.
let's
You might need that.
just send everything to her.
Yeah.
Oh, the duct tape got used up by doing the thing.
Yep.
Okay. All right. What do we got? Let's ping it. Got a screwdriver. Shiny. Just. Okay. Got some very old data consoles going on here.
Hmm.
Do not High pressure. Okay.
Like 1980s, man. The
Oh.
console.
So
that's a thing.
I haven't seen anything.
I have. It was some of that was carved on that guy's body. I think.
Oh, really?
I think so. You might have to go back and check, but I think it was.
Okay.
I think it was on that guy's body.
Go look.
I could totally be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I could totally be wrong, but I think it's on the dead man's body. Why couldn't they just left a piece of paper by? What you doing?
Damn. Without power, this elevator's not going anywhere.
Working on it.
Work faster.
Okay.
He's got to work on the power.
All right. So, let's take a look here. Is there anything? Any of these markings? So, can you honestly see this part of your screen? With it at this angle? Your monitor? Really? Okay, I have to like all the way down there to be.
I'm trying to look. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I must just have a taller torso than you.
Maybe. That might be. I don't know.
Check out the flayed man. Got whatever the hell is going on with this.
I can't tell what the hell that writing is on him, though. So maybe it's not on it. Can you click on where the writing is at? No? Okay.
The only thing that's interactable is the... Mac threw my previous screwdriver at a dolphin. I'm beginning to think he has anger issues. God. Rare earth magnet is very strong. You should hold for a few. Alright.
Where have we also seen writing? Anything in any of the journals?
Try. Okay, disabled security. Able to pull it.
That's freaky.
I'm not sure that's blood. Yes, yes. It's only ketchup. So,
I feel a little woozy.
so the whole, like, writing thing, these do not look like that type of
No, they
symbol.
don't. That's nothing. I don't know.
Okay. Can we do anything? Disabled security in. Anyway, I don't think we necessarily. Let's go. We got to find some sort of writing. Gonna work. Maybe he has it.
It might be where he's at. Yeah.
Back in here, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah. I don't remember where we could look.
You think this?
Maybe there's a help thing on the top right.
I don't. Not yet, at least. I'm thinking it's telling us. Because wasn't this the same number of things, like 4x3? Let's take a look and see if it was 4x3.
I don't know. I just remember taking everything out of there.
Yeah, it's a 4x3. Okay, taking a look at him. We have... So, let's try top right. I mean, top left, top right. These two, then this.
Hey, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it can only be so, there can only be so many. Yeah. That was right.
Okay. I wasn't expecting it to go that well.
High five.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I thought they were gonna make us like switch it around. You know what I mean?
I was-
like, or like
I never get these things on the first try.
I thought they were gonna make us like do it upside down or something, and I was like, the first one's probably not gonna be right. That's what I was concerned
Yeah, I was just
about.
like, this is not gonna do it. Anyways,
Do you remember when we were playing the excavation of Hobbs Barrow,
Mhm.
and they made me do the violin notes?
oh my
And
god.
I was all getting my head confused because it was like upside down or whatever the hell.
Yes. Yeah, no, as soon as they threw it upside down, you were like, what the hell do I do here? All right. So the security implant. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to dude. He's got
Which, by the way,
stuff
y'all, the excavation of Hobbs Barrow is another really cool like horror point and click that you might like. It has really good art and great music, and it's just a good story. I really liked it.
send him that too. Let's just send all this stuff over there for now. Because it seems like we're going to be working with him for a bit. I had one of these implanted in my right foot back in my army days. What do you think the security implant does? Like, allows you to walk through things? Like, it'll detect you?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Best screwdrivers have
We might have to
comfortable
use it for
handles.
something like that.
Unfortunately, this is not one of them. I'm fixing to peg a dolphin clean in the noggin with this. Dude, what is your issue with wildlife?
We had a bad experience. Never know.
Alright, well, let's give it a try.
All systems sort of a go.
Controller station. This robust console provides the operation. Switch distribution control. Input correct substation sequence. Okay, so we need to know the sequence, and that's based off
Oh,
of that.
and when you're on these things, if you hit right, it'll like the
Show
right
you what's
click.
usable.
Yeah.
This.
Yep.
So we need to switch back to her and look at that substation. Sound good?
Good. Substation. JJ. Isn't FG and JJ aren't marked out, so
And then, could you scroll up in chat? I had an order.
okay, give me a second.
A, definitely crossed out twice. BN, TK, a JJ, and FG. AA, FG, JJ, AA. So that's this order. So that means probably BN and TK are completely out. So FG and JJ are. Hopefully. Let's find out how it goes. F5?
F5 is a quick
okay,
save,
cool.
yep.
AA. So first one was
What you
AA, right?
what you have written down is AA, FG, JJ, AA.
FG. And AA again.
Yep.
All right. Power grid failure.
Switch distribution control input correct substation sequence. Who knows? I say
That diagram I saw back on the turbine. That might help me get this up and running.
diagram on the turbine that wasn't the one we looked at, was it? I'm glad they give you like little hints. Like I'm like, wait, what? AAFGAA.
Start push button.
JJ circled. AAFGJJA.
Maybe I push the button at this point rather than at this point.
Yeah, I think that makes sense to
Start
me.
push button
Try
at
that.
JJ. So AA, FG, JJ, AA. Start push.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
That's why it's maybe that's why it's circled.
AA, FG, right?
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
So it's not the order.
Maybe you gotta go from the
maybe
top
it's
to the bottom to the
AA.
top.
Yeah, maybe it's so FG here, right? JJ.
Yep. Maybe you have to start putting in the codes from the bottom to the top. I don't know. I don't know.
So AA.
Or maybe you just have to do JJ and hit the button. Do JJ at the third and then hit the button, maybe.
No, that's.
I don't know. I'm trying to think what else could it mean. Maybe you gotta hit the button with each one. I don't know.
Yeah, but that resets it. See?
Oh yeah, that's true. Freaking A, I don't know. Hey. Give me a second. Let me stare at this and then go to the girl and look at her grid thing. Let me stare at this. Okay. Go to her. And then
It
look
says
at the
FG, JJ, and then the other ones are crossed out.
I'm wondering if you see how it's yellow lines are going. I'm wondering if they have anything to correspond with the other thing with the lines or whatever, but maybe not. I don't know. Just
Okay, so like the AA up here doesn't appear to be running to anything else but this. PK, if this is it, is only. Yes, the FG doesn't have any connections. JJ seems to have a whole bunch. No.
okay. Go back to the guy.
Maybe just do FG and JJ?
Yeah, let's try that.
Maybe just those two?
Yeah,
'Cause the rest is all crossed out?
yeah. Maybe try that.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what it was.
I did it.
And let there be light.
Good work. Problem though.
What?
Can't access the rig schematics. There's a security lockdown. Stand by.
Mapping vector updated.
Okay, I'm in.
Mapping
There's a
vector.
control room through that sealed door on the upper deck. If we're gonna override the lockdown, that's where we do it.
Got it, I'll check it out.
Good call, Boo.
I didn't make that call.
Yeah, you did. You said to go back and take a look at her thing. At some point, we're probably gonna want to like do something with the bear, but I don't know when.
Oh, what does I wonder? Because we might have something for it. Maybe we should.
So, yeah. No chance I'm squeezing through this.
What about Moses?
You're kidding.
He's helped sort scrap before. Already has a comm rig and a QSD. We can
just
trade
speaking
items
about
with him just like we do with each other.
I don't like talking to him. Every time he asks about...
He was with her when it happened.
It happened because of him.
That's not fair.
I'm just saying what it is. She jumped in after him.
It's still not fair.
Fine, I'll get the damn bear.
Here, take his
Bear
key.
time, Nord. You were mentioning.
And be nice.
Bear. Charlie keeps his key around her neck. Well, it does have a picture of your daughter. For some reason.
For some reason. I don't know what reason.
He still cares about the daughter, even though she's no longer here. Whatever. Some bullshit. Right. Here we go.
That's a weird bear.
I am Moses. I am Hope's best friend.
Hope isn't here, Moses.
Ah, yes. I remember. The water. I do not like water. She tried to...
Head up to the top of the rig. I need you to squeeze through an open door there.
I will not see Hope again.
Head up to the top of the rig. Get through the door. Now.
Dude,
Yes,
calm
ma'am.
down. This bear's trying to process something and he's just all like an a-hole.
I
Bear's
miss
got
Hope,
grief.
Charlie.
I do too.
I miss playing with her.
I do too.
Is it wrong to wish I could stop missing her? Sometimes I feel guilty for wishing it.
No. I think that, it isn't wrong at all.
My Charlie.
Like it's all that. But
Now we
using
get
this
to
creepy
control
looking
it.
bear.
Yeah, it's creepy. It's kind of creepy. I did not know we were going to use the bear. I didn't know. It's weird.
Was there something in here?
He took something.
Took something from here.
Yeah.
Did take something from.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not like water. In water you are powerless.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, creepy little bear.
There is a lot of water here. Water is unsafe. I do not like water.
It'll be dry inside. I promise, Mouth.
My Charlie.
He keeps saying my Charlie. It's a little creepy.
Charlie Mac, I am inside.
Okay. Now you need to get to the control room. It's on the other side of that bulkhead.
All right, various cartoons of non-processed food have been stuffed into these containers. Putrid air. The interior radiates unusually high heat, made worse by a pungent aroma of rot that permeates
Lovely.
pooled water. Soggy pieces of detritus float in the thin film of liquid muck that covers the floor.
Even more lovely.
Many months' worth of leaks, from rain to faulty pipes generally maintained by regular upkeep, have flooded the floors and doused the interior with pipes likely ferrying boiling water are distilled from the ocean. Great. Light flickers through the air vent, revealing a thickly pulsing light beyond.
This place smells bad. I would like to go home now.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Language, Mac.
I know, Moses. It's okay. We'll leave soon. I promise.
I will leave soon.
Alright. Roster. The list of names from an ongoing pool tournament. List of names reveals a happier time. Simple pleasures of a pool league were all that the crew had to worry about. If we can get
Did
some
you
names.
click on it twice? You can.
Winner gets choice of a shift rotations for 2 months. Sea captain for betting pool members. Okay, S. Barnell. Dooley Sutter. Who was? You remember the one dude's name? He had like a weird nickname.
Something dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something dog.
Well,
I don't
whatever.
remember.
He's probably on here somewhere. But now we know the crew.
Can't
So-
remember J-Dog. I don't remember his name. Yeah, it was really weird because it didn't go with it very well.
Mhm.
I can't remember right now.
So 2 people. Are there any repeat? Doesn't look like it. Some of these seem similar names. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. We had 18 crew members plus the captain.
Mm-hmm.
That gives us an idea of how many peeps involved. Notice board. A series of notice boards displaying a variety of materials, rotation schedules, a notice of arrivals and departure of notifications, and sign up for crew activities. TV schedule and regulation reminders are dotted around adverts for company products and personalized iconography. Rot. The unwelcome aroma of damp intermingling with rot permeates this room, a scene of chaos with furniture driven aside and handful of papers left to disintegrate in the standing water blanketing the pool. Here's the pool table. Get over there, I want to be able
This
to
is
see
not safe for children to eat.
Look at that. Food's still on the plates.
Yeah. They left in a hurry.
Or didn't leave at all.
The forlorn pool table is shoved to the side. Dampness has obviously ruined the felt. Mold has claimed much. Take a look at. We got a collectible. Collectible VHS found. Like some religious thing.
Yeah, there's how many stars is that? 1, 2,
8
3.
stars.
8.
This
With-
figure having
Is
something.
that a star in the center?
Oh. Might be.
I think
Could be
it
a star
is. Yeah, I think
or
it's a
something
star.
similar. Anyways, you got like chairs, procession, and all these people like, gathered around figure. Supposed to be important, and it's like a really heavy-duty frame.
It's Star Wars. I don't know. I don't.
11 glass fractures burst outward from an impact point in the window. Most likely done with one of the nearby chairs. Windows here are heavy-duty glass, considering it hasn't shattered despite its damage. Okay, so it was able to hold up again. Overturned table and chairs speak to the panicked scene, either pushed to the side to make room for something being moved through, or a victim of trapped frustration. Okay, well, time to go to here then. Let's continue the creepiness.
Yes, more creepy.
Kitchens can be dangerous places. Utensils, sharp objects, and powered equipment should always be stored safely.
By the way, if you have a bear that looks like that, this is its face, get that bear some help. That's not a normal looking
Not a
bear.
normal bear.
It's not a normal bear. False rain trickles down the window exterior, presumably from a cracked pipe above. Damp consumables. A foul collection of mugs, plates, and utensils, all caked with a thick layer of rotten leftovers. The stink is invasive and aggressive. Proximity would invoke profound nausea. Lovely. Water bottles. Over a dozen water bottles are reserved for cooking. Whatever chemicals were mixed into the water have long since begun to separate, spreading a sickly stain in the interior. Small mountain of plastic cutlery, plates, and bowls lie trapped within and underneath. Menu. A pair of menus listing what meals and ingredients are sanctioned by corporate and a list of what provisions are delivered weekly. Yay here. That's rotting food. A sickly green mold has spread across the rotten food. Whatever is stored here seems to have been removed before or after the rack was folded over. Something that good. Rows and piles of processed foods and company-mandated ingredients, conspicuously untouched kitchen, otherwise stripped of supplies. So food wasn't a big priority for them.
Yeah.
Take a look at the PDA.
Which might have meant that they were running for their life.
Did Cookie Monster Mason Chef. So that's this is the third PDA. that we've
Yeah,
gotten
the
to.
third PDA.
My Christmas lunch menu is Peruvian string beans and oyster soup, followed by prime rib and pickled eggs with a chestnut-dressed salad on the side. Dessert will be clover leaf rolls dipped in honey, double rations for your drinking pleasure. Fancy.
Perfect.
I caught a glimpse of Dr. K's new pet this morning. He's been growing some tumorous meatballs in Baron's lab. Ugh. I swear I heard her cooing to it, as though it were a newborn, while she carried it around in a napkin.
Yep. That's pretty horrific. I would say this is horror. This is definitely a horror game.
Her obsession with mixing her bodily fluids into
Oh.
whatever organic morsel she can find is getting to me. While cooking breakfast this morning, I suddenly panicked.
It's like getting
And she
to you.
somehow
It wasn't. It didn't get you as soon as you found out. Like.
She had somehow contaminated the ingredient. So if people are contaminated, probably think of Dr. K.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dr. K. Not long ago, I found one of her fish in the extended storage freezer, covered in pustule. A weird mucus-like goop crawled out of its gills and across the drawer.
What is this?
interior.
Is this like Warhammer? And they are.
Yeah,
what's
these
that
are
god?
Nurgle worshippers.
They're what? Nurgle. Yeah, Nurgle worshippers. That's what it sounds like to me. That's gross. Nurgle is so gross.
I swear to God, its dead eyes were staring at me as if pleading. I asked Steve to toss it, burn the drawer, and order a replacement, but I can still smell the thing no matter how much I wash. Okay, she's got some problems, so I was asked to whip up a batch of goodnight juice for Kurt. He's still having those bad dreams. Kurt, that was his name.
Yeah,
Kurt Dog.
Kurt Dog.
A tasty blend of synthetic opioids, cough syrup, sedative hypnotics, and essential oils will have him sleeping like a baby in stasis. Yeah, that didn't seem to...
Yeah, right now this is really giving me, although it's horror, it's also giving me vibes of Fallout a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't stay away from the grossness there. I am genuinely happy that I went through all that effort to get a transfer topside. I was cooking down there long enough to get a whiff of what they were digging up. Imagine being locked down there. I wonder
No
if
thanks.
Abdulaziz is okay. I doubt we still count as friends after the way we parted, but I wouldn't want anything terrible to happen to him. So, somebody who's been in a relationship, that's another person. Abdulaziz. It's that synth asshole Corbin who keeps me from visiting. So they got synthetic humans going on in here.
Yeah.
Corbin is one of them. Gotta say, it's been a luxury not needing to worry about random security incidents, cavity searches, or its dipshit attitude. I'm no longer a holy man, but I've been praying that some black ops thug mistakes him for a toaster and puts a few rounds into his plastic face for target practice. Yeah, that would put a smile on my dial.
But yeah, the reason I was saying it was reminding me heavily of Fallout is because the way the storytelling is. It's something in the way they've got this in the personal logs, because in a lot of, well, what I played of Fallout, what made me really fall in love with it is just reading the stuff about people and then like
The
getting
data
your
logs
yeah.
from Pit Boys and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great news, the company rescue boat Sebastian, okay, so they were referring to Sebastian, is being prepped for departure. We've been tasked with loading boxes of reports and crates of artifacts. There's barely enough space on deck for all this treasure, so I'm not sure we will batten down. Okay, so like they were talking about how the life raft had like a whole bunch of stuff had washed up from it.
Yeah.
So apparently it didn't go too well. but that was it.
Mhm.
Artifacts aboard. There's something deep down there that they're digging up. So that's kind of a little weird. The ship's crew seems to shudder with disgust whenever they look at us. They aren't even Navy. These guys look like bullet stopper. Whatever, I'm too tired to care, and I'm glad most of us will be off this miserable platform in a minute. I hope Abdul Aziz. So, the crew of the vessel that they were going to flee on is a completely different crew, and definitely didn't look like the look of them. But maybe that's where there are some of the disagreements. 12 log entries were erased remotely. Guess we're part of the collateral after all. As the ship departed, I saw Baron and several executives watching us plead the way a child watches a worm eat an insect from the inside. This was the first time I allowed myself to really see his face. It will stay with me to the grave. Captain D has called a strategy meeting. Animal caught in a trap will gnaw off its leg to escape. We will survive this together. Okay, so they were ditched. And yeah, the people didn't care about them, so they were probably coming to get the equipment.
Yeah.
And some other stuff. Alright. Lovely.
But not lovely. Lovely, but not.
And then this is the other door. Yeah. Oh, so go up here now?
Yep.
The floor is slippery here. Children should be cautious.
There ain't no children, dude. Gas reservoir. Pair of tanks containing compressed air. One tank seems to have recently sprung a leak, likely due to lack of maintenance. We'll want to keep that. Control room bulkhead. Massive magnetic clamps ensure that the bulkhead access point can be shut in case of a... Okay. Well, here we go to the grate.
The door is closed.
You're small. Find a way in.
I will try. My Mac.
So he just always refers to them as my...
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So,
Kind of creepy, though. And Mac is kind of being it.
Mac is very rude to him.
Yeah.
I
mean, I know, like, he blames him because of Mac's daughter going after him and then drowning, but that's not really the bear's fault. You know?
Maybe if I give him some of the tools?
Yeah, you might need to.
Oh, nope.
He can't take tools?
No, I was doing it wrong.
Oh.
Go back to him. So... Can we... Oh. Okay. So we could probably take the screwdriver to those.
That's not the screwdriver, that's the rod. You need the screwdriver to the left.
Sorry.
Or second to the right.
Sorry.
Goodness. This could cause injury if it lays here.
I'm gonna cause injury to you if you keep spouting out public service announcements. This is a deep sea installation. Everything on it's dangerous, okay?
Just ignore him, Mose.
Bye, Charlie.
Dude's got some problems. Alright, let's hit the switch, see if we can... Ooh, that... So we're gonna need to short this somehow.
Magnet, maybe? Yeah. I don't know. Odd.
Only showing one thing that we can do. Alright, that right there is where... Going... Yeah, let's see if we can short it. I mean, that looks like when it hits, like, The electricity sparks right there, right? So
Yeah.
it looks like you'd be able to do.
Maybe you gotta do it when it's going really fast as opposed to when it's going slow or something. I have no idea.
It's not showing anything else that's applicable. Okay, so now that we got that blowing, it seems to be cycling the air quicker.
That red thing there.
It's just that. I don't know. I mean, that's showing it to be the only thing that can be interacted with. Maybe I should switch to somebody else.
Yeah, maybe we need to do more or something.
I mean, we haven't been back here with her since the power got turned.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible to know without power. We just turned on power. Get nothing from this. Okay, what if I can put 2 items together
Yeah, that
from
could.
her?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
You could just do this and automatically pick up stuff from the other people. Gimme! Achievement unlocked. Alright. So, some of the stuff's...
What?
Let's just try everything with the security. So we tried...
I feel like with the security lockdown here, maybe you can use that weird hand thing there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would think... Alright, let's try everything with the screwdriver. Alright, now we're going to try everything with the magnet. That's everything now. Everything's been tried.
Can you not use the hand thing on the lock? Okay.
See, there's no like thing to ping on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's cool that we can do this.
Yeah.
There has to be... Now that we turned that on full blast, let's try looking at... maybe something else. One creepy bear, man.
I know.
If I got on this ship and I saw this thing, I think that would scare me more than the body.
Yeah.
That body was scary, but this thing is
the
like...
bear coming at if it was coming at you, it'd be like, nope. I don't think so.
I don't think it's gonna let us... Okay.
The other blue circle, maybe.
The ones down here? Those are both... They're both to the connecting room.
Oh, they're same. Okay.
Can I break you?
I'll say
Yes!
this for him, he breaks things apart really well.
Thank you, Mac.
Look, it has an up. It says up.
I broke it!
All you had to do was play around with the switch. That's a time when it's a good idea to lose your temper and start doing that.
Good work, Mose. Now, can
Whoa.
you find an access point
Did you see
and
that?
override the security lock?
That
Am I
help?
allowed to do that, Charlie?
We're giving you permission.
Can he do that?
Yeah, he
Help.
can. I've,
Help me.
kind of improved his design. He's a very smart bear now.
I am a very smart bear now.
I feel the
Like
same.
Paddington.
I feel the same way, bear dude. Okay, there was something on this one.
You feel like a very smart bear too, Nord?
Yes. SOS. Okay, that one was SOS. You try reading this one when it comes up.
Okay.
'Cause you said help me?
Yeah, it said me on the left.
Oh, okay. Alright. SOS. Alright, so what do we got? Terminal. The way we came in. PDA. Body bag. Sentry gun. Ooh. And secured elevator. Alright, let's look at the non. Little that sours a salvage job more than finding these 3 letters. SOS. Having to sift through a location and learn what happened is an experience that profoundly affects one. Yay! PTSD! Dead consoles. There are a series of work terminals and readouts. From
Remember,
long
folks,
range,
Nord's always being sarcastic.
pretty accurate. From long range and local communications to weather readouts and structure integrity reports. But unfortunately, only one seems to be powered. Okay. Papers. Numerous clumps of paper lying on the damp floor, slowly congealing into soft mush. Got tubes. Steel tubes carry data cables and control signals to the rest of the Deep Sea 15 ocean platform. Morbidly, it seems the staff were abandoned along with the facility. Wet floor. Thin film of dirty water coats most of the floor, perpetuated by the occasional drip from the ceiling. Corpse. Humid air has resulted in the skin being pulled taut to the bone. The back of the chair is visible through the bullet wound. Oh, so the sentry gun
That's-
probably got you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna save.
that's a good idea.
All right. So
Creepiness is creeping me out.
creepiness is creeping you out.
Yeah, it really is getting
Alright,
to me.
Take a look
They
at
did really good with the
Hello, I am
atmosphere.
Moses. What is your name?
Moses found another body.
Getting a really bad feeling here.
Just a little further.
That's definitely the response that you want.
Got a really bad feeling. Yeah, you should have got a really bad feeling a while ago. I hate to tell you.
All right. Donald Big D Haskin, the captain. So
Captain Haskin. What's his name? Kurt Dog talked about him.
Yep.
Yeah.
We should know some information about this. Also, that one guy said that the captain was losing it, so.
Mm-hmm.
You will make all indulgences to our representative, Baron, as if he were Kane himself. So that was a classified message being sent to him. As of this 0800, the mule has initiated quarantine. Supplies and water will be rationed, so listen up, Fuzznuts. If this is your
Fuzznuts.
first quarantine
That's
experience, Crookery only gets washed once per day, after evening chow. One flush only. Get used to the shitter smell or pucker up. You get one freshwater shower a day. I'll be keeping an eye on the meters.
I was in the military, so it's funny to me because similarities in the gruffness.
Did you get called Fuzznuts?
No, but
No.
like that's kind of how they talked constantly in the military. So.
Is very true. I personally didn't get called Fuzznuts, so I'm disappointed. Maybe I should have joined the Navy.
But when they say like pucker up and shit, like that's kind of pretty much how they talk.
Bohica.
Bohica, huh?
You get one freshwater shower a day. I'll be keeping an eye on the meters. One meal pack per employee, company or commissioned, per shift. So they have a different types of. These restrictions do not apply to corporates. We'll adjust rationing to accommodate their schedule and proclivities. I'll be hassling the mule for updates on how long this will last. Hopefully, it's only a drill like last time. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. It's been 3 weeks since this lockdown quarantine bullshit started. Somebody really humped the bunk. I miss you, Yvette. I hope you are safe down there. So, yeah, that was the body that got brought up.
Yeah.
His wife. 25 days in and still no updates. Not a word from Yvette. The banging and shouting you've been hearing over the last hour would be the unannounced arrival of a SEC team, so security team. The ship they arrived on, the Sebastian, is moored to the DS-15 Dock 5, which is out of bounds. So that gives us probably another place that we could look for like other vessels and stuff. Do not screw with these guys. They stormed the facility like they were raiding a goddamn drug lab. Had itchy trigger fingers for anyone standing in their way. These war chickens are taking orders directly from corporate, and the rest of us are just in the way. I'm available if you have any questions or concerns, but keep your eyes open for God's sake. Keep your distance. So, yeah, these people were definitely not getting along with the crew here. Keep it together, Dawn. Your crew needs you. Yvette will be fine. I've got more bad news. The Weather Service has alerted us to a mother-of-all-large shitstorm approaching... Mother-of-all-large shitstorm. Why not storms? Approaching our mobile Chernobyl from the southwest. Oh. Crap. So it sounds like they have some sort of atomic stuff going on here. That's good. Our own ping...
I was wondering why around it was glowing so brightly green. Maybe now we know why.
Well, this is the PDA of the teddy bear.
Oh.
So it's all green. The smart bear at the bottom of it.
Yeah, but maybe he's being run off. Maybe he's running off of
nukes.
Yeah.
It could be. Everything ran off of nuke batteries.
That's what I was gonna say, but yeah.
Uranium Fever.
Uranium. That's a song, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Good song.
From Fallout.
Gone and Got Me Down.
No copyrights.
All right. Our own ping jockeys predict we've got about 9 hours before it hits, so tend to any hatches and bulkheads. You know the drill. Get those supplies strapped down or brought in. Make sure your assigned cargo has been mag-locked. I want everything to be ship-shape. Let's not take any chances here. This storm looks like an angry one, and the grunt work will help us keep our minds off things. 49 log entries erased remotely. That was more than normal. Attention, with the storm rocking in 2 hours, we were given the marching order. Pack up your shit and get to Dock 5 in 30 minutes. No exceptions. Move it. So, sounds like they screwed with him intentionally on that. Because, 2 hours until the storm comes in, they're giving them 30 minutes to get out there and be ready.
Yeah.
So they were all secured.
Yeah.
Everything was probably set up for them to be able to survive.
Mm-hmm.
At least somewhat. And then they were sent out into the risky situation. Kane's Reign. Someone at HQ didn't want us talking and flipped a kill switch. All outgoing net functionality is dead. With a single exception, Kane Luna. It's the only place our hardware is talking to right now. By the looks of it, it's a hell of a conversation. Mule comms are still good, but our broadcast blackout means we're also cut off from the rest of the world, and I'm starting to think that's the point. So that security team, probably effed their satellite.
Their satellite, yeah.
That was being used. The Mule hardline died. No more chatter from Kane Luna. Screams from maintenance.
That was that the screams of that person that was dead?
Yeah, probably.
Because isn't that maintenance basically? Or
also, whatever dog, hate dog, whatever his name.
Hurt dog.
Hurt dog.
First I couldn't remember it. Now I can't forget it, and now you can't remember it.
I can never. He was the one that cut the hard line going to them. So
Okay.
That probably had an effect. Right, last one. Part of me regrets not boarding the Sebastian when it left, but I couldn't abandon my crew, or Yvette. It's nice to have her close, even like this. Keep wondering if I could have saved her if I had fought my way down early. Rationally, I know they'd have shot me. Shot both of us. But maybe it would have been better to die together instead of just finding her too. I'll meet my maker soon. Waiting is agony. I'm just too tired for it. But I think it would be nice to watch the fireworks with her. Sit together one last time before everything comes crashing down, listening to our hearts beat in tune as we... Okay. Don't take Heroes of the Storm that seriously, folks. Don't need to join the Nexus like that. All right.
No, you can just sign
it.
up for free. It's a free game. It's free to play.
This is the body bag. Got like a ring.
What? I'm gonna go out the room and scream.
So
This is not normal. Is the person still alive?
I'm gonna click
Children should not try this.
bionic heart.
Oh.
So the person was. I don't have a real heart, but I do have a brain. Okay, well, we got somebody's bionic heart now. Good on us. Right? That's a good thing, right? Reassure me.
Sure.
Okay, good. Secured elevator.
That's all it took to reassure you.
Looks kind of spiky.
Yeah. Can you use the rod maybe to pry the boards down or something? No.
Do I put the
Art on it maybe?
spikes?
Save beforehand just to make sure. You can F5, you know.
Yeah, I'm making a special save.
Oh, just ain't get. You never know.
All right.
Well, you know what's scarier than this game? Losing your save. That's scary.
Okay, it's probably something else. I don't want to mess with the sentry gun yet, because I'm worried about it blowing my face up.
I understand.
What are the terminals? Kane Corporation, tomorrow's future today, 15. And this is the mule signal for it. Have this. Bear integration.
Air integrate. Huh?
Sentry gun, override. Okay, there was a password and stuff that was showing up on that, but let's take a look at the sentry gun first. But I can't turn it off? I can just turn it on?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Connection secure. Firewall override. Access granted. Improved. I see what you mean. He's actually useful now.
Mac, please be nice.
It's a damn toy.
No.
Not to her. He wasn't.
Exterior and interior bulkheads are cycling pre-checks. Please be patient.
Mag doors are gonna open.
Can I turn off the sentry gun? Well, I hope I don't get somebody killed.
So you turned on the sentry gun.
The high-caliber sentry gun is programmed to autonomously and fire at targets identified by its genetic sensors.
Guns are not toys.
Is it out of power?
I don't know, but it looks like maybe.
Depleted power cell. Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Take
That's
that out.
what do we got here? All things in the world need batteries to work. Not put them in your mouth.
Don't put them in your mouth, Nord. You gotta tell Nord twice. Don't put them in your mouth, okay? Nord, did you hear me?
I heard you.
Okay.
Fun of me. Just because there were those 12 times that I put batteries in my mouth. Let me live it down. All right. I'm still concerned.
I am too. But what can you do?
Oh, whatever. Maybe we can exit now?
Maybe. Okay.
All right.
What about that red thing? Can you do anything with that red thing to the right that's going around? Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna go back into here. We're gonna stay here. Probably gonna have to.
Do more. Yeah. Yep, that makes sense.
Let's go ahead and switch. And maybe? I wonder that
You can try it.
yes.
Good thinking.
We'll need a few.
Maybe there's a fuse in the heart.
Seems as if the power source could be ripped clear of it, of the juicy bit.
That's what I was saying.
All right. So let's go ahead and rip apart.
What is it?
Separated the power source from this heart. Was completely embedded into the meat. Wash your hands, Mac.
I can feel the electricity buzzing from this whatchamacallit. Okay, well, we have that now.
Mm-hmm.
Sure if...
Oh, that's a good, yeah, that's a good thought process.
Oh, damn, I gave it to the wrong... Anyways, I
You
should
gotta
still be-
give
I
it
should still be
to
able to grab it here.
Charlie. Yeah.
That actually worked.
What did you do, Charlie?
Just mimicked the sound of a human heart to get this security implant to work. Nothing big.
So smart, Charlie. I see why you keep him around.
Nice, the implant can now be used...
Because he's actually nice.
Restricted areas on this platform, however, it appears to be... The remaining power is limited to a single use. Oof. Okay. We're gonna want to do something with the fuse. Just gonna check and see. Didn't think it would. Alright. Go ahead. Then maybe that door will be open now.
Mm-hmm.
Take secure. Still. Okay. Got that fuse back.
Okay.
Nothing else. Let's go back. Let's step up. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
There it goes.
What did that?
Hit the switch to the right, maybe.
I think we fried it.
Uh,
Oh, it's charged now. Okay. So we got a charged power. Little known fact is that these make great improvised explosives. We call them finger busters.
Okay. Don't bust your fingers.
Okay. We were able to... Where was it? Stuff pulled from?
One of the other things that looks like that.
The sentry gun?
Yeah, maybe it was a sentry gun. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, maybe? To the right on it?
Alright. So, I guess we'll put the power back in the sentry gun. Hope this doesn't backfire on
I
it.
don't know if we should put it in the sentry gun. Maybe we can just hold on to it and put it in something else. Just because we took it out of the sentry gun doesn't mean it couldn't go somewhere else. Just saying. Don't like the idea of putting it in the sentry gun. You might want to save it before you put it in a sentry gun. Just saying.
Yeah. Need to do that. 5. So?
Something has activated behind me. Something colourful. Hope loved colours.
Targeting down. Oh. The holotape. Or holotable, sorry. A ghostly visage floats in silence above the holotable. Appears to show a man-made structure on it. So, this what they were about. Oh, you can do it. Looks very tall.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a
Building or
pyramid
something. Yeah.
Can I not like tell it to shoot this?
Oh, hey, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Gotta have.
Oh.
That's what. Can't jam screwdriver in it.
It looks like it's like you should have a disc, so we gotta find a disc, like a DVD or something.
Alright, let's switch to her. I'm gonna grab the equipment. By the way, if you're wanting to switch off.
We're at the 3-hour mark, and I do need to get up again.
I'm gonna give one try to this.
Okay, so we got that open at least. We were sitting here being like, how do we get this open? I knew that hand had to come in handy. Knew that hand had to come in handy.
Good job, Hazzie. We did use it though. I installed the magnetic lock. Or the magnet to it.
Okay.
In a new area.
Yeah, this is new.
Okay, let's read the lovely
Clumps
thing.
of dried viscera still cling to the ground, the sight and scent of which make your primal instinct spike. The hope of that the splatter was caused by a dropped corpse is hardly comforting, but the alternative is too terrible to consider.
Oh, Jesus. I got 2 more bodies here.
Like the ones upstairs?
No. No, these are worse. And they're in body bags.
I'm getting really close to calling this Charlie.
Alright, how many bodies is this?
You don't need to call it Charlie, just call it a mission. Sorry.
We have 3 body
I had
bags.
to.
We have the flayed person.
Mm-hmm.
And is that all the bodies that we've seen?
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
Alright, we'll keep keeping track of it. diving bell terminal. In comparison to the surroundings, the diving bell operators
Oh,
terminal
I bet
appears
you
to be rather
the
antiquated,
number of
however,
bodies correlates to the number of stars. So it's either like 8 or 9.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm making a guess here, but that's my guess.
The torn pages from an operating manual are doused with water. The text is barely legible, but it is apparent that the diving bell can be submerged at great depths. Walkway? Boarding bridge for the diving bell. The blood trail suggests that at least one of the bodies was extracted from the bell when it... Immense apparatus hangs in the air, supported by the groaning arms of metal latticework. Water. Undersea lamps illuminate the water surface. Shards of brightness flickering at the tips of the waves, still beyond a few feet. Visibility is consumed by the abyssal darkness.
Wow. The diving bell is huge. I mean, this thing can take an enormous amount of pressure.
How far down do you think they were going?
With equipment like this, deep. Very deep.
Edge. The sound of the waves lapping at the edge of the walkway echo through the room. While the intermingling sense of salt and rot empower a sense of claustrophobia, the diving bell hangs suspended over a moon pool. The water and iris to the bell's pupil. Steel walls curve to mirror the interior, a cage to confine whatever may emerge from. All right, that covers everything. Let's go ahead and take a look.
What the hell? This isn't an oil rig, Mac. It's some kind of lab.
Yeah, I see it. It explains why there's no AIS. Yeah. They're operating off the grid out here.
But why?
Doing illegal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, wall. The wall tiling brings to mind the type of rundown laundromats found in seedy parts of town. Whoever worked here seems to have left in a hurry, leaving paper strewn and specimens abandoned mid-analysis. There's a report on skeleton. Room to get close.
Mac, look at this. It looks ancient. Like a fossil.
And not human either. I like this place less and less.
Ancient aliens.
Good.
Examine PDA. Alright, room dividers. A row of transparent dividers separates this room from the next. While they do little to bar entry, they convey that only those with valid credentials or equipment are permitted beyond. Padded surface. Both the walls and floor are covered in thick padding, presumably to offer protection to any valuable or fragile items of interest brought in for study. Fortunately, leaking water has soaked into the padding, and sounds of walking across are not pleasant. Carved disc. The large corn-shaped disc dominates the side of the room. The quality with which the stone has been sculpted suggests it was made with modern-day equipment, though the numerous symbols emblazoned on the surface do not resemble any glyphs you recognize. You're going to want to go in.
Yeah.
Do the PDA first. Alright, who are you? It's the lady.
Should we take like a break from here, and then when we can get back, we can jump into the whole PDA reading stuff?
Well, what time is it? 7.
We're at 3.
Well,
Take another break.
if we take a break, maybe we should call it.
Okay, you want to call it, and then we'll bring this back next weekend. Or... I'm really liking it. It really has like some Fallout vibes. It's like a point and click Fallout thing, is what it feels like
Fallout
to me.
1
Like
and 2.
the old school Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm liking the story. The story's interesting, and it's got me wondering what's going on, and so I'm really liking it.
Yeah,
So,
definitely want to dig deeper. I feel like we're probably almost finished with chapter 1, about to go down in the diving bell and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Well. What's your verdict? As this was a purchase by you, sponsored by Nordic Monkey.
I give it 2 thumbs up. I like it. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's very creepy. It's exactly what I like. You know, I've been liking those creepy like point and click types.
Mhm.
But it's really interesting because it's a point and click, but it's isometric.
Yes.
I haven't played. I'm trying to think if I've played an isometric just point and click game. I don't think I have.
Since Fallout?
Well, but Fallout was like you had combat.
Yeah. We
There's
haven't
no
seen
combat.
combat in this.
I
as
don't
of
know
yet.
if there's going to be combat, but I assume not, because from what I was reading on Steam, it seems like there's no combat in them.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm
So-
digging it. I would like to sponsor you making another stream of this.
Okay, yeah. Sponsor me.
Yeah. Anyways,
Okay.
thanks for everyone for hanging out with us.
Yeah, and we'll catch you on Wednesday, I guess.
Yes. What are we streaming on Wednesday, Hazzie?
Wednesday it's gonna be a JRPG called Septa Road Voyager.
Mhm.
I actually got it from Keymailer. It's kind of a new game, so we'll check it out then. And then we might be back the next day on Thursday. I'm not sure yet, so don't like hold me to it. But there is the Games Fest is happening. Summer Games Fest is happening on Thursday, so maybe we'll co-stream it or something like that and just hang out for a bit. And after that, I'm not sure because I don't have anything in the backlog after Septa Road Voyager, so we can play anything we want. Like, we can continue on with this, we can do whatever we want. So yeah, I don't have anything like backlog that I have to get to. So yeah. Okay, we'll see y'all later. Thank you for hanging out.
Peace. Take care.
Bye bye.